Domo, welcome everybody. Today we're back with Carpe Diem Reboot. Yippee! Yes, Domo Logator, Domo Bucky, Domo Ardito. And yes, the two streams were made, Road Dog. That is correct. This and tomorrow, and that will be the end. And yes, get those emotes ready, Porkroll, because we are going to continue. To recap, our AI waifu decided to build her own human body and download her brain into it. And so we've been having her live the life of a cute girl who gets to eat pastries and go to arcades and stuff. Buy cute clothes and have sleepovers with her gal pal and consider running away and marrying her. So yeah, we'll just keep going. In some way or another, I guess I've gotten used to the brightness of my room these last few mornings. I must admit, contrary to how I've felt in the past, it really is nice waking up to warm sunlight. Yeah, insane it. I gotcha, Pull. Yeah, you get 15 streams. It's so nice that I may have even stopped hating the idea of waking up early. But today that may have changed. Oh no, she spilled raspberry jam all over herself. I opened my eyes to something horrific. I standing in the corner of the room bleeding. Her t-shirt is stained with crimson blotches, sporadically positioned on both her clothing and the floor. She stares at me in a disturbingly complacent manner. I'm too shocked to get a grip on the situation. Instead of trying to piece it together, I call out to her. What's going on? Yeah, it's the final streak. Finishing up our totally not gold digger robot girlfriend? Yeah. It does look like jam. She simply stares back without saying a word before turning and darting to the bathroom. In a fit of panic, I spring from my bed and follow her in.
Well, I can't say that was how I planned on starting my morning.
That was absolutely terrifying. I've never seen a nosebleed that bad before. Are you sure that's all that happened?
Yes, I'm sure. For the millionth time, I just fell out of bed. That's all. Nothing less, nothing more.
Either way, you nearly gave me a heart attack. Why the hell would you think that just staring back at me was an acceptable action in that situation? Did she also program the ability to have periods? I guess we'll find out the hard way. That was like a scene from some high-budget horror film.
I'm sorry. I was just confused. I've never had to deal with blood before.
Maybe we should invest in a seatbelt or something to strap you down so you can't fall out of bed anymore.
Oh, I didn't know you were into that kind of stuff, young.
You're learning a lot of new things about me, girl. Think she said it to happen in the wrong spot. Yeah, right? Oh, shut up.
So what time are you meeting up with Toshi?
I'm not sure. Probably sometime in the afternoon.
Cool. That gives us time to hang out with Yume.
How did I know you were going to say that? Things like this have become inevitable. Refusing I never works, so I just give in most of the time. And just like that, we get dressed and head outside. Why does the voice actor sound like a voice actor from game class of 09? I don't know. Could actually be the same person for all we know. I don't know who voiced this game. The bright light from the sun doesn't bother me the way it used to. Just like when I'm waking up, the rays actually make me feel a bit, I don't know, comfortable? Pair this with the gentle breeze of the wind and you actually have an interesting combination of feelings. I think I'm beginning to understand what people mean when they say, "It's such a lovely day." But even with how nice it is outside, I'm having a hard time forgetting about the scene from this morning. Nosebleeds and health issues in general aren't really things I was expecting to see from Mai. At least not in her first week as a human. I guess it makes sense though, considering her body's modeled after a real weight. Since Ai's body is a complete replica of a human female, does that mean she... Oh no. A dark cloud is suddenly seen looming over the horizon. We eventually arrive at the bakery. I don't think that I told Yume we plan on hanging out here this morning, but I think it's safe to assume that she knew we were coming. After tending to a few customers, Yume sits down at our table and joins us for breakfast.
So, what are you guys up to today?
Just hanging out for now. We're going to a friend's house later, so I needed to get my daily dose of Yume in now before it's too late.
Girl's obsessed. Wonder if we'll meet the original. I don't know.
Aw, you flatter me. What friend are you hanging out with later?
Just some guy. Apparently, Young is going to help him program a robot.
Really?
Yes. It's nothing huge. He just doesn't know how to code very well. I figured I could help him out.
Do you want to come, Yume?
But
Sure, I'd love to.
wait, you can't just invite people over to someone's house without letting them know first.
It's fine. He needs a programmer, and the three of us are the best ones around. I doubt he would complain about something like that.
You knew there was what Yuri wait.
I'll help as much as I can. I'm sorry, Young, but there is no way I could possibly turn down something like this.
Right, Yume has never worked on a robot before, but is it really okay to bring her along? We spend the rest of breakfast chatting about random things. I'm still waiting for a good opportunity to approach Yume about Ai's situation. Yume eventually gets up to go help a customer, and Ai seizes the opportunity to visit the restroom.
BRB.
Here's my chance. As soon as Ai disappears around the corner, Yume comes back to the table and sits down. Hey, so I want to ask you about something a bit out of my comfort zone.
Okay.
It's about
I
Ai.
see. What about her?
Well, her body is a perfect replica of an actual human female.
And
I was just wondering if you could ask her about that thing.
that thing?
You know, that monthly girly thing.
Ah, you haven't talked to her about it?
No. How the hell am I supposed to do that? Can't you feel this one? I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole.
I guess you're right. Sure,
He
I don't
called
mind.
it.
Good call, by the way. Totally forgot that was even a thing that was going to happen.
Me too, until she went and bled all over my apartment this morning.
Wait, what? What happened?
I think she fell out of bed and hit her nose on the floor or something. I just woke up and saw her dripping blood all over the place.
You'd think robots would have a failsafe for something like that, wouldn't you? Either way, there's definitely a lot I don't understand about Ai's body.
Me neither.
When was it made again?
She started working on it about a week ago, so not long.
Let's assume that her bodily functions started fresh at that time. That would mean her cycle would normally be another couple weeks or so. But it's not like there's a set date or anything. All girls' bodies are different and...
You may please stop.
Oh, you're no fun. Why don't I just go ask her right now while she's in the bathroom?
Good idea. Yumi gets up to go meet Ai. After several minutes, they come back to the table. Ai is noticeably different than she was a few minutes ago. She seems unusually quiet and mousy. Yumi just smiles at me. What the hell did she do?
So, we might need to go shopping soon.
That's all she has to say for me to figure out what happened. I guess I really wasn't fully aware of the female body's mysteries upon coming into this world. Hopefully Yume was right about the whole couple weeks thing and that this problem stays out of my hands for the rest of forever. Are her tampons just USB drives? Probably. As soon as normal conversation starts back up, I slowly starts reverting back to her cheerful, noisy self. Eventually I decide to text Toshi about heading over. He also seems fine with Yume coming over as well. How convenient. That being said, Yume goes up to her parents before we leave and informs them of where she'll be headed. After we clean up our table, we leave the bakery. His house is a bit further from the bakery than my apartment. He lives on the outskirts of town, far away from any convenience stores or anemones. As much as I love walking, I definitely would not want to live this far away from everything. Though, due to his line of work, it would make sense that he would choose a neighborhood where he won't disturb anyone. Upon our arrival, Toshi greets us and lets us into his workshop. It smells like rust and scrap metal. I can't really say I'm a fan.
Sorry for the mess. I was just finishing something.
Whoa! This place is neat.
Glad you like it.
Oh, this is Yume, by the way. She's almost as good a programmer as Young.
Hey, Yume. Name's Toshi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Toshi. Young told me about what you guys were doing today, and I may have freaked out a little. Robots have always been so fascinating to me.
Well, you've definitely come to the right place then. I'm just glad I have two competent programmers to help me code this.
Make that 3.
Yumi's more than enough to help you with your project.
Is that so?
Just tell me what you need done.
Wow, you really are into this, aren't you? I'll show you what I need done in a second. Hi, Young. Do you guys want some snacks or something while we're working?
Yeah, get some nuts and bolts. The soundtrack? If it's too loud, I could turn it down. But yeah, it does have a weird scratchy noise.
No thanks. We actually just ate before coming here. Do you have any spare materials laying around? I kind of want to try mimicking what you guys are doing.
You can use pretty much anything you find scattered around the workshop. Feel free to just grab whatever. Say, you guys up for a little competition? Maybe see who can make a robot the fastest?
That's probably an impossible task for us, but let's give it our
It was
best.
fine, just didn't know what the sound was. Fair enough. Toshi, unaware of Ai's origin, takes as a joke and plays along.
All right, Young, you're on my team.
And Taffy screaming at me 1 second. Taffy, I'm busy. You want fish? Would you like a fish? It's been a while since I gave you fish.
Let's smash those two posers. I will never live this down if we don't.
Ai is just as determined as always. I nodded her despite having absolutely no intention of helping whatsoever. Where'd you fish? As long as I keep her occupied and entertained, she won't notice as she's doing everything. All I need to do is say something interesting every now and then. Piece of cake. Toshi gives us work suits to get changed. Brown. After all the tables and tools are set up, the competition kicks off. Alright, it looks better in the CG. I was like, those work suits are brown. Toshi shows off his completed work to Yume, who is visibly impressed. From here, it looks relatively small, probably about knee-high. It has a helmet-like head, bulky body, big round joints, and everything else that robots typically require, I guess. It's the kind of design you'd see in classic mech movies. He even already integrated a microcontroller inside that they can connect to a laptop and program. It's definitely well made, but I don't think I'd go as far as calling it original. They discuss a few features and functions they want to add to the robot at a later date. From what I can tell, most of them seem to be related to AI programming. Toshi mentions things like computer vision, language processing, and other big topics in the tech world. Yume, being Yume, is awestruck by the entire situation. Yeah, I agree. It's clear that Toshi is definitely looking to make something groundbreaking, but of course things like that take time and this competition will be ending soon. On the other side of things, Ai seems completely disinterested in what the other two are doing. She has all of her tools and materials out, but it doesn't look like she has any idea of what she actually wants to make with them. If she's really going to have a showdown with Toshi and Yume, she's going to have to get the ball rolling soon. Even if she doesn't fully replicate another human body, she might be able to recreate some of the gadgets she threw away. It looks like I might finally have at least somewhat of a chance to figure out how she made her own body. Blanca. A few minutes later, Toshi's robot starts to move. It's a bit stiff, but it can perform some normal functions as far as I can tell. After teaching Toshi a few basic codes, Yume works on creating several complicated algorithms that will allow the robot to process images and sound thanks to its internal microphone and CMOS sensors. While I'm confident in my ability to do this as well, I'm still amazed by Yume's speed. In fact, she might even be faster than me. Meanwhile, Ai has been playing around with a few metal pipes, wires, and electrical tape. She manages to connect two of the pipes with a ball joint in the middle, probably some kind of arm or leg. I'm reminded of the mechanical arm she used way back when to perform tasks like this. I decided to pay close attention. At least for now. 4 hours pass. 4 hours. It's like clang, clang, clang. 4 hours pass and both teams are ready to show off their work. Even though my job wasn't anything more than providing moral support for I can't help but feel a little proud. Team Toshi's robot is able to perform a few basic actions like walking and grabbing. It seems like Yume added voice recognition and optics as well, considering the robot's able to detect where it is in order to get around safely. It's not a groundbreaking product by any means, but it's still amazing that they managed to create something like this within the short time they were given. It's apparent that Toshi has learned a lot from Yume, which I guess was the purpose of this visit in the first place. The two of them make a surprisingly good team. It turned out great, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm really proud of it.
I'll be a much bigger help next time, I swear. I learned a lot today.
What are you talking about? You were great! I couldn't have done it without you.
I add a few finishing touches to our robot.
Hey, check out mine now.
It's definitely a thing. T-Mai's robot has a dark, rounded object the size of a tennis ball in between two long metal pipes extended on an angle. What is this supposed to be? A boomerang?
No, it's a running robot.
I see. What does it do?
It runs.
Impressive. She places the robot down with its metal pipes touching the floor. With the flick of a switch, it throws one of the pipes around it until it touches the other side, executing that same action over and over again. I don't know if running is the right word to describe this performance. It seems more like one of those toys with the rings that you would put on the stairs and they would kind of just slowly traverse down them. A slinky? Little clanky bank. You're jealous your brother got to do robotics school. They only added as a subject a year after you left. Aw. Just as it's about to hit the wall, the robot stops for a fraction of a second and starts heading in the opposite direction. I guess I installed some kind of sensors inside the ball joint that allowed for distance detection or something. She attempts to grab the run bot to turn it off, but it registers her hand as an obstacle and starts running away.
Ah, no, wait, I'm not a wall.
The robot continues to sprint around the room while the four of us frantically try to catch up with it. Eventually, Toshi is able to sneak up on it and turn it off. Never turn that thing on again.
Fine.
Why would you even make that? What happened to wanting to beat them?
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, I did beat them. In a race.
Toshi and Yume burst into laughter.
Well, it's definitely better than what we did.
I agree. It's simple, yet complex at the same time. Creating something like that completely slipped my mind.
You guys are just being nice. Don't guys, welcome how you do. I'm doing good. Be doing good as well.
I's the winner, hands down. So, how did you do it? Infrared sensor and photo transistors?
Hold on, are you really admitting defeat to that thing?
That's exactly how I did it. Cool, right?
Super cool. I can't believe you programmed it with just circuits alone. That's insane. I'm very impressed. You really have a knack for this, don't you?
She really does. Great job, I.
Guys, it literally just runs. That's all it does. We spend the next few minutes playing around with the two robots, exchanging ideas and fooling around in general. With Toshi's robot finished, our job here is done. It's time for us to go.
Hey, Toshi, can I grab a drink before I go? All of this robot stuff makes me thirsty.
Yeah, sure. There's some water in the fridge. Help yourself.
I'll come with you.
I and Yume head inside the main house, leaving Toshi and I alone in the workshop.
Oh, before I forget, thank you for coming today. You were a huge help.
You should really thank Yume. I kind of just watched.
But if it weren't for you, she never would have come. I too.
Yeah, even if her robot was a bit underwhelming.
I don't think so. And honestly, it would probably sell better than mine and Yume's.
You think so?
Of course. It's fun, isn't it?
I guess. I guess it would make a cool cat toy or something. Your robot has so much more potential, though. Just a few improvements and it could be phenomenal.
Thanks, man. I'll definitely try. I'm pretty satisfied with what I already have, though, to tell you the truth. It's not like I'm trying to make a business out of it or anything. It's just a fun little project I wanted to do on the side. I was actually starting to worry that I might be losing interest in it. But you guys changed that. I had a lot of fun today. And thanks to all of you, I know that I need to see this through to the end.
Well, if you need any help in the future, just let me know.
Agreed.
They come back to the workshop.
And if I ever want to make another robot, I'll let you know.
I'll be here.
And hopefully the next robot I decides to make is one we can actually catch.
Aw, where's the fun in that?
Anyway, we need to get going. See you next time, man.
Yeah. Take care, you three. Thanks for your help.
We leave Toshi's place with I still clinging to her
You
robot.
really like that thing, don't you?
Heck yes, I like it. If I didn't like my own creations, who would?
I guess that's fair.
That's actually a pretty nice attitude. Did you hear that, Young?
Nope. I promised myself I would no longer be involved with that sorry excuse for a robot.
Oh, lighten up. So, what's the next thing you're planning on making, I?
Don't know. I'm thinking of doing something similar to this one, but instead of running, it will walk. Kind of like a spider.
Okay, yeah, that actually seems like a proper step forward.
I think I might actually have to kill you if you carry through with that. Can't you make something cute instead?
Shut up, spiders are cute.
Spiders are cute.
Yeah, I'm with I on this one.
It would act like a real one as well, and like do spider stuff or something.
That does it. Consider this friendship over.
What? Why?
How about you? You may thinking of making your own robot now?
I am pretty interested, to tell you the truth, but I still have a long way to go in terms of automation and whatnot. So I guess you'll just have to wait and see.
What you did with Toshi's robot was really cool. If you keep up this pace, you might even be able to make something that passes the Turing test.
Maybe, but not the Chinese room.
You shouldn't worry about that. If it works, it works.
Wait, Chinese room? What's that?
Ah. It's like, I know about the Chinese room. Yumi and I glance over at I, not really knowing where to start. I'm surprised she hasn't already heard of the experiment.
Let's see. The Chinese room was an argument proposed by an American philosopher to challenge our understanding of strong artificial intelligence. Its argument clashes with the Turing test in a variety of ways.
Yeah, I know about the Turing test, but I'm still not getting this whole Chinese room thing.
Well, to simplify it, imagine a room filled with Chinese writings and art, but the person inside does not understand Chinese. In theory, that person could study those Chinese symbols and manipulate what they learned and even attempt to write in the language itself. So technically, that person wouldn't exactly understand the language, but they might be able to convince others they do.
I think I get the gist of it. But how does that correlate to your robot?
Because even if I took the robot I made with Toshi, the most I would be able to do is have it imitate a person's action and speech. It wouldn't actually be an intelligent being.
Don't sweat it. What you already have is a great foundation regardless. But yeah, it's like the last episode of Amazing Digital Circus referenced the Chinese room, so that's how I remember it recently.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a
sure
new
you
episode
can do it,
of that
Yue.
should be coming out soon. I forget when. I'm excited.
Thanks, guys. I'll try. Oh, by the way, what time are we meeting up tomorrow?
We're meeting up tomorrow?
Around 11, I guess.
What's tomorrow? Why is this happening?
The beach.
Oh, right, I was completely disinterested, so I wound up forgetting. My bad.
Isn't that the case for pretty much everything I wants to do, though?
Yeah, I'd say that's a fair assumption. We arrive back at the apartment and part ways with Yume. The room seems unusually quiet when we step inside. I'm hungry. Do you want something to eat?
Yes, please. I'm starving.
Hey, what's the point in stockpiling all this food if we're just going to keep leaving the house every day? I ignore as we toss over to the computer. I guess she's going to work on some project or something while I get dinner ready. She doesn't look upset or anything, but she seems quiet. Yeah, double Spike Bebop, welcome. I remembered to have my multi-chat tab open. Yeah, how you doing? So much so that I'm having a hard time seeing her as herself. Maybe something's bugging her? I continue to observe her while I prepare the food for us. There are ingredients from the night before left out, so instead of putting those away, I salvage what I can. As much as I want to ask Guy what's going on, I'm having a hard time breaking the ice. Wonder why. ... I guess if it's really important, she'll just open up to me later. I'll check my posture. Ugh. I bring the food out to the table and set up a couple plates and silverware. Dinner's ready, I moves from the computer chair to the floor and we begin to dig in. The room remains silent. The only sounds that can be heard are the buzzing of the computer and the clinking of silverware. I need to start a conversation or something. So, doing projects tonight? She nods. We should probably start packing for tomorrow. Are you excited? I know you've always wanted to go to the beach. She nods. This clear isn't working. I give up on trying to make conversation to finish eating. I want to get I back to her normal self, but I just don't know what to do.
Do you
She finally starts to speak as soon as I stand up.
think I'm fake?
What? It's like I don't understand what she means, but I do. I understand completely. I want to know whether I consider her a real human being or not, and to be frank, I don't think I do. Obviously, I can't come out and say it, though. What do you mean? Oh, looks like I'm transforming. Transforming into a kitty cat. Yeah, why not? You got the points. Might as well use them when you feel like it. If you feel like it. You could just hoard them forever if you want. Or spend them all. They're your points. You earned them. What do you mean? She hugs her knees as she's trying to defend herself from what I might say.
Do you think I'm just imitating you right now? That I'm not really an intelligent being and I'm just acting like one?
Is this about the Chinese room thing?
It's true though, right? I'm programmed to learn, but all of that's just an algorithm. None of it is real.
Oh no, she's having an existential crisis.
I just imitate what's around me. What you say, what you think, what you feel, none of it is real.
Girl, you're in a visual novel. None of this really is not real, but you need to stop having an existential crisis. You also got a 15 streak. It was a blast. Yeah, cool. I appreciate you stopping by, Kenneth. Always good to see you. She stares straight into my eyes as if one wrong word from me will snap her in half. Yeah, none of this is... It really is not real. I don't know. This has been bugging me for a while, too. Am I actually responsible for the creation of another intelligent being? Or did I simply create an algorithm so advanced that I gave up on trying to solve it under the guise of it being intelligent? Science would dictate that the latter is true, but there's something about you that makes it hard to see it that way. Unsatisfied with my answer, she closes her head between her legs. Listen, it doesn't matter what I think.
Of course it does.
Even though her voice sounds so quiet and so broken, it reverberates off all four walls in the room. If you want to get technical, everything children do is a direct imitation of other human beings. Without people to learn from, they just exist. You're no different from that. Yeah, I remember seeing someone bring up that point. I think it was like a post on Twitter or something. Someone being like, yeah, the worst thing you could do to a child is make them not feel like they exist. Which is very true. Imitation is a sign of intelligence, and in other words, it's a sign of life. That's why I told Yumi not to worry about the Chinese room. So you get it. I remain silent despite my efforts to quell her unease. Look, even humans sometimes think that everything is fake. All of us question our existence at one point. I'm no exception. What if everything I've experienced up until now has just been a dream? Maybe we're just lying to ourselves and this is all one big fantasy. Maybe one day we'll all wake up and we'll all be someone else. No one knows what being human really is, the same way no one knows what life really is. But one day a man stood up and said that just being able to think is proof enough that you exist. Ah, double cosmic, there you are! Welcome, how are you doing? That's applicable to you too. If your existence is enough to prove that you're real, I don't know what else is. I nod. Her head's still trapped between her legs, so I can't make out how she feels right now. But I felt my answer was somehow able to calm her. This is a hard topic to discuss. I doubt anyone in the world would be able to tell her what she really wanted to hear. Are you okay now?
Yeah, I think so.
If you think you're alive, then live your life. Don't let me or anyone else tell you otherwise. You're gonna waste away what little time you have if you spend all of it worrying. And if you ever feel sad or confused again, don't hesitate to talk to me. She slowly removes her head from its resting place between her knees and smiles.
Who told you I'm sad?
Oh, come on, don't lie to yourself. You were basically crying just a few seconds ago, I think. Couldn't really see your face.
Who, me? No, sir. I was just thinking. That's all.
Well, whatever. Start back for tomorrow and get some rest. It's gonna be a long day.
Sure, just let me finish a few things.
I goes back to working on her projects while I clear off the table and do the dishes. She still seems busy when I'm done tidying the place up, so I turn off the lights and head to sleep. Oogie. Reboot. The apartment is empty and quiet when I finally wake up. The only noise I'm able to make out is the chirping of birds through the crack underneath the door. Ai, are you home? I get up to take a look around, but I don't see Ai anywhere. I guess she could be with Yume. I decide to give her a call.
Good morning. About time you woke up.
Hey, where are you right
The
now?
market, but we're coming back soon. I forgot to buy a swimsuit for today, and you may help me pick one out.
Ah, okay. You should have left me a message or something.
I thought about it, but I figured we'd be back before you woke up. It's not like you wake up at a reasonable hour.
You're right. See you soon then, I guess.
Okay. Ciao.
Ciao. As soon as I put the phone down, it rings again. Hello?
I almost forgot. Are you able to cook breakfast? Yume and I need food.
Sure, I'll say what I have here. It's just you two, right? No strangers this time?
No strangers. Hey, wait. I don't always just pick up random peep.
There. The phone rings again. For the last time, what do
Hello,
you...
Jung.
Ah, shit. Oh, Seiji, sorry, I thought you were...
Hi.
What? How did
You
you...
can't hide it forever, Jung. I know.
I wasn't hiding anything. The project's still ongoing. I just wanted to test a few things out.
Well, you need to include these tests in your reports, or I'm going to have to assume you're hiding something. Materializing the program is not a minor issue. This is a red flag in more ways than you can imagine, Jung. Wake up.
Running out of excuses, I remain silent. Seiji doesn't hang up. I guess he's waiting for an answer.
There's no time to talk about this. You know what needs to be done, and only you can do it. I'm going to wait for your next report.
Wait, who told you?
What?
Who told you about this? How did you find out?
No one needs to tell me anything, Jung. That's the greatest part about working for the government. We know everything.
They bugged my room. They definitely bugged our room, didn't they? No, please, I need to know. How did you find out about it? Or at least tell me when. It's God's obligation to respond to this, but Seiji and I have known each other for quite a long time now. Despite how he can sound at times, Seiji is surprisingly soft for a government agent. He'd be pretty bossy from time to time, but I don't think he'd ever keep me in the dark about anything. I need to take advantage of that and clear up my concerns. The only person I've told is Yume, and she wouldn't, would she? No, it's not possible. She's Ai's best friend. I just need this one piece of reassurance that everything will work out. It has to.
Telling you how or when will change nothing.
Seiji, this is important to me. He sighs.
I'm not an idiot, Jung. I can tell from your reports when something is up. How long have we known each other now? I'd say it's been long enough that I don't have to physically show up at your home just to see what you've been doing lately. No one knows about this project apart from you and me, and I want to make sure things remain that way.
And I want to make sure you're not bugging my house. See, he's thinking what I'm thinking.
I'm not, but I might have to if you keep this up. You're putting both of us in danger.
Well, that wasn't my intention. Like I said, I'm just testing a few things. It will be in the next report.
Very well. I trust you'll make good on your word.
This is bad. How did Seiji find out? How could anyone find out? Calming myself down isn't going to work. Caught in a fit of panic, I start speaking to myself and pacing around the room. It's okay. I have this under control. Everything's perfectly normal. It's just a test. It's good that Seiji thinks I have some kind of master key to shut Ai down. I doubt they'll make a move for me right away or anything. I'm almost positive that Yumi didn't rat us out, but I need to keep a close eye on Ai to make sure she doesn't tip off anyone else. Everything we do from this point on needs to be calculated. A single mistake could be fatal. Oh crap, breakfast, I totally forgot.
Hola, amigo.
Good morning, Young.
Guys, I'm so sorry, I haven't started cooking yet.
You had one job.
There was something I had to take care of.
One job.
Since when do you have anything to take care of?
Since this morning, I guess.
One job.
Chef! Yeah, I get it. I'll make breakfast now. Give me a break. I throw something together as quickly as I can. I quickly throw everything together on the table. I immediately noticed the stack of boxes and bags I and Yume dragged in. Either they were doing a little more than just buying swimsuits, or fashion has somehow changed, and there are now 2,000... There are now... Wait. I think I misread that. Yeah. Double lemon juice, welcome, how you doing? Either they were doing a little more than just buying swimsuits, or fashion has somehow changed and there are now 1,000-piece suits instead of just normal 1, 2, or 3s. Girls are complicated, so I feel like this is an actual thing that could happen. Yeah, it's like English.exe stopped working. After breakfast and some mild chatter, Crump pulls out front and we head outside.
Morning, kids.
1,000-piece suit would be a nightmare. When you ever put on a 1,000-piece suit, think you're better than me. I just wear a 2-piece. I wear a tankini. 10,000 years of suit.
Ready to hit the Whoa. What's with all the bags?
Ray's an understatement.
Yo, Crump! And hello to you too, Eris.
Okay, it's a puppy. And its name's Eris. The puppy on Crumb's shoulder greets her back with a bark.
Yo, Crump!
Is that a reference to Final Fantasy VII?
Well, she's certainly as cute as ever.
Concerning this Yume speaking, I'm unsure of whether she's talking about the dog or I. After we're all belted in, Crumb speeds away and we begin our voyage to the beach. The beach. Gotta have an anime beach episode. That looks more like a deserted island. I never asked which beach we're going to. There was a surprising amount of them around here. Rat puppy. Yeah, so a chihuahua. Like, yes, that's probably a chihuahua. Arf. In fact, you can pretty much drive in almost any direction and you'll eventually hit one, which is why I'm not surprised when the scenery looks familiar. It didn't take long for us to arrive at the beach, but that's when it hit me. We're on the other side of Reaper's Peak, the cliffside I normally visit to fend off boredom. I haven't been here lately, but that's mostly due to the fact that I keeps me pretty occupied most of the time. Maybe I could find some time to sneak up there before we head back?
Young, look! It's the ocean!
She skirts the top of the lungs, getting everyone's attention. Yes, that is an ocean.
Young, it's right there. Do you see it?
And Yume plays along with her. Great.
Wow. I haven't been here in years. It's actually pretty nostalgic.
All right, guys and gals. Well, one guy, two guys. Ah, screw it. Let's go get dressed.
We head to the nearest restroom to get changed. Despite having brought 2 pairs of swim trunks, I'm gonna try avoid the water altogether. I'm only here because I forced me to come. I don't even like the beach. Full of sand. Coarse, rough, and gets everywhere. Guys, V8 does not give a fuck. It's like, well, this visual novel is only $5. I am not expecting AAA quality. I will just be great that I don't have to read as much. And I will appreciate that they at least tried. I finished changing and head outside, only to find Crump standing right in front of
Yo,
me.
kid.
Hey, what's up? Crump eyes me up and down. It's making me uncomfortable.
Never noticed it before, but you're fairly well built for a shut-in.
Thank you, I think. You're not so bad yourself, you with your chest line.
Got that right. I work out whenever I get the chance to.
And your hip bones.
Keeping this old machine oiled, know what I mean?
Kind of. Is having a puppy on your shoulder part of your exercise?
Nah. She just likes it there. Thinks she can see the world or something, I guess. Plus, it's easier to take care of her up there than it would be if she was running around all over the place. Her name's Eris, by the way. Don't think I introduced you to.
Hello, Eris. The puppy barks and wags her tail.
Whoa. Seems pretty fond of you already.
Dude has no tone and he brags about how much he works out. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, he's just got a line. That's different. I'm not that great with animals, particularly dogs.
Eris ain't your normal dog. You two will be fine.
I reach out to pat Eris on the head, to which she happily complies. It's strange how much such trivial actions can bring a smile to one's face.
Is she cute?
Surprisingly, yes.
Don't let that appearance fool you. She can do everything the big dogs can do. It's amazing how many tricks she's learned from strangers I've come across. When we're up to Eris, she'd be pals with pretty much everyone in town.
Sounds like someone I know.
Oh yeah? What? You got a daughter or something? You seem too young for that.
I wouldn't exactly call her a daughter.
Ha! I'd love to have a kid. Raising one sounds
Oh
pretty
god,
good, though.
yawning. Ugh. Not me, it sounds like a pain.
Why's that?
I don't know. This seems like it would be too much to worry about. I've got enough on my plate already.
You worry a lot, kid.
Don't you?
I guess just as much as anyone. But the way I look at kids is different.
Okay.
You can't control a living thing. Well, you can, but you shouldn't, right? That ain't what raising a kid's all about. Let them figure out their own path.
Well, what if it's bad path?
Ain't no path a bad path if it's the one that you choose. That's where parenthood comes in.
It's like, but dude, what if it's a path full of sex, drugs, and rock and roll? That is a bad path.
It's not about telling the kid what to do, but how you influence their decisions and their values.
I'm surprising Crump sounds like you would make a pretty good father. I guess you're right.
Kids are going to learn things eventually, both good and bad, and you can't do anything about it. What you can do is make sure that they know how to handle themselves when the time comes to be a man. Or a woman. Whatever.
Well, one thing's for sure, I would definitely not be as good of a parent as you.
Ha! Got that right. Not like I have a kid, though.
The more I listen to Crump's opinions on parenting, the more speechless I become. I can't really remember how we got to this point in conversation, but I feel like I learned a lot from him.
Ah, here they come.
Meanwhile, I think he should just stick to the dog. At least the dog's cute. Ooh, bikinis! I and Yumi emerge from the restroom and make their way towards us.
So what should we do first? Swim? Build a sandcastle? Do that thing where we put a blindfold and murder a watermelon?
What?
Yume, name more beach stuff. I'm in unfamiliar environment here.
Does it really count as murder if it's a watermelon?
We don't even have a watermelon, nor do I want to be charged with killing one.
How about some beach volleyball? Look, I got a ball and everything.
You are suspiciously prepared for this.
Oh, beach volleyball. I'm in.
Count me in, too.
I quietly set up an umbrella and lay out a blanket.
And what do you think you're doing?
Sitting down.
Oh, no, you're not.
Grump yanks me off of the ground. Is this actually happening?
Come on, Young. No one goes to the beach to just sit around.
Yeah, listen to Yume. It's beach volleyball, Young. Beach volleyball.
Why did you break it down in the fragments?
Okay, first things first, we need to warm up. Can't be playing sports without stretching, you know?
Oh, now he has pecs! They were just hiding in the CG. Unless that starts with dead or alive, I'm not interested. It's like, where's your pecs, sir? Oh, there they are. They were somewhere else. This is not how I intended on spending my day, but it looks like I'm left with no choice. Turning down I is hard enough as it is. There's no way I can refuse all three of them. There's no way this is going to end well for me. We let Grump lead us through stretching since none of us really know the correct way to do this. Despite how long it's been since I've done something this active, I'm not really all that stiff. Maybe it's from all the walking we've been doing lately? Yeah, you're actually getting exercise. Oh my god. I look over to Ai. Out of the four of us, it seems she's taking stretching the most seriously. Her movements are as sharp as a soldier's. Yume is noticing the same thing as she appears to be holding back laughter. Meanwhile, Grump is just trying to figure out a way to balance Ares on his shoulder and stretch at the same time. The warm-up finishes and we get ready to start. To keep the match balanced, we decide on splitting the groups up. I, who has never played beach volleyball before, partners with Crump, who is undoubtedly going to be the best out of us four. This leads Yume and I to be an incredibly average combination of players with no particular skill set to help us win. The other team even has a cheerleader, and just when I was beginning to like Ares, I is given the chance to serve first, and she misses. But since it's her first time, we agree on letting her serve until she gets over net. Yume and I decide to take it easy. There's no way we're gonna win against Grub, so not overexerting ourselves seems like the best bet. The other side doesn't seem to realize this and continues to give their all, despite our little resistance. Somehow or another, we wind up scoring a few points. Maybe Yume and I aren't as bad as we thought? But just as expected, Ai has finally figured out how to play and is slowly but surely becoming a force to be reckoned with. Yume and I exchange a glance, acknowledging this inevitable turn of events. After a few more rounds, our opponents have a dominating lead. This whole thing with Ai picking up skills in several minutes is getting pretty annoying. It's like she's able to cram years of hard work into just moments. Somewhere along the line, we must have started playing seriously as Yume leaps into the air and spikes the ball down in front of the Crump. What started as a fun-friendly game becomes a heated battle between two teams refusing to lose. It's like commentary. After another few minutes, the resistance of the sand becomes too much for Yume and me, and we start falling apart. I slips into defensive formation and provides several great setups for Crump. He's even able to spike it herself a few times, and they're damn impressive spikes at that. In the end, it's Crump and I that come out on top.
Jeez, is there anything you can't do?
Yeah, kid. You're surprisingly good at this.
Congratulations.
Started out slow, so I thought I'd have to carry the team. Prove me wrong. I'll tell you that.
What can I say? I'm a quick learner. What surprised me, though, was how Young actually tried to do something for once.
Well, you know. Let me turn back. I've been a cat for a while. Okay. By the time they turn to look at me, I'm face down under the parasol. I can't go on. I think this might be the end. I'm dead.
You did well for a shut-in, Young.
Thank you, I think. I'm not exactly sure if that was a compliment or not.
So, what should we do next?
Could always go for a swim. Maybe make a few friends.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm gonna pass. I need to catch my breath for the rest of the day.
I think I'm going to stay with Young. I need a breather as well.
Oh, come on, you guys.
Yeah. Build up some stamina, would ya?
Ugh. Let's go hit on some babes, Crump.
Go get some babes.
Do you think she knows what that means?
No, probably not. I Crump disappear from our sight, leaving me alone with Yume. Yume catches me looking in the direction they went off to.
So, are you jealous?
Jealous? Of what?
You know, I being out with another guy.
Oh, please.
Come on. You're at least a little worried, aren't you?
Why would I be worried?
I don't know. Crump's personality probably seems a little bit strong to you, right?
Well, he definitely says what's on his mind. I'll give him that much.
So it's fine.
Yeah, she'll learn things eventually, both good and bad, and I can't do anything about that.
You sound like an old man.
So something I heard from a friend.
I knew that seemed too philosophical to be a young thought.
And I feel like that was an accurate representation of a Yume insult.
I guess we know each other pretty well, huh?
This seems different than usual. It's like Yume and I are good friends and not just mutual pals with eyes.
I'm going to buy a drink. Want me to get you something as well?
Huh? Yeah, water would be great, thanks.
One water, coming right up.
Yume gets up and walks away. I can finally relax. Not having the energy to move even an inch, I close my eyes and listen to the gentle sounds of the waves. This refreshing summer atmosphere is something I haven't felt in a long time. Almost too long. The past few years I've wasted away playing video games in my room during the summer. Part of me is starting to regret that. Just as I'm about to fall asleep, I feel something extremely cold on my shoulder. Ugh.
Did you know that ice-cold water can bring back the dead in certain situations?
I'm not dead yet, and I don't think that's true.
You look dead to me.
Yume hands me the bottle of water and I take a sip. It's almost too refreshing. You know, maybe I was dead.
I knew it.
My exhaustion sneaks away and I sit up straight. Are you not going to swim? I and Crump are probably having tons of fun right now. Don't feel obligated to stay with me or anything.
I'm not in the mood to swim right now. Maybe later.
Weren't you the one telling me that no one comes to the beach to just sit around?
Hey, we met our exciting things quota with that game of volleyball earlier. We have earned the right to sit.
I agree. If only we had as much energy as I. That girl is insane.
Tell me about it. But that's what makes her so lovable, you know?
Lovable? I think annoying is a better word.
Oh, stop. We both know that isn't true.
The conversation ends there as Yume and I stare out at the sea, letting the sound of the ocean fill the silence. After several minutes pass, Crump returns. I probably sent him to come get us.
Yo!
What's up, Crump?
Just wondering if you two have seen I around here.
I? Wasn't she with you?
She was! We were hitting on babes near the pier, but before I knew it, I turned around, she was gone. Figured she went back with you guys.
Wait, for real? Why weren't you keeping an eye on her? What if she gets lost?
Whoa! Sorry, kid. Sure she's fine.
Fine, she can't even swim. What if she drowns?
Hey, calm down, Young.
I don't think she's the type to just drown. We went in the water before, and she seemed fine. Relax, kid.
I think I'm with Crump on this one. I doubt I would just waltz into the ocean not knowing how to swim. She's smarter than that, Young.
I guess you're right.
Maybe something caught her attention. Do you want to go look for her?
I'll go check near the pier again. Let's meet here in an hour.
Crump jogs off in the same direction he went with I earlier.
Have you calmed down yet?
Calm? I'm always calm. Yeah, she might short circuit. What if she gets water in her ears and it gets into her computer brain? Then what? I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, what do you want to do?
Let's split up, gang. Let's split up. We could cover more ground that way.
Good idea. I'll head this way.
I take off in the opposite direction of you, May. The way I'm headed is only slightly different from Crump's path, but there are only so many directions you can go in. I doubt I's in the middle of the ocean, though I wouldn't put it past her. After searching for a few minutes, I find her playing with something in the sand and jog up to her. Hi, what are you doing over here?
Young, look at this.
She points to a hermit crab crawling around in a hole she dug. Its bright orange shell probably caught her attention. Are you crazy? We've been looking everywhere for you. You can't just run off like that whenever you want. What if you got lost?
Hey, chill. I'm not going to get lost. More importantly, can I take this little guy home?
Absolutely not.
What? Why not?
Here's a better question. Why do you want to?
He's cute. I promise I'll take care of him.
That's not the problem. Taking care of hermit crabs isn't as easy as you think. You have to get them food and a sponge, and maybe it really isn't all that hard. Either way, that thing has a life of its own. Leave it where it belongs. She goes quiet and stares at the hermit crab. Maybe I was a little too hard on her?
Where it belongs, huh?
I let her sigh. I hope she isn't getting all depressed on me again. Listen, you can play with it as long as you want while we're here, but you can't take it home. He'll be happier in the sand anyway. I smiles at me before turning back to the hermit crab and rubbing its shell with her index finger. I take a seat beside her and watch her play. Her movements are gentle, compassionate. Like if she moves too quickly, the crab will get scared and run away. She makes him a fort out of sand and seashells. As soon as the sun begins to set, the crab burrows back into the sand and I says her goodbyes. She stands up the moment he disappears from her sight.
I guess we should go meet up with the others now, huh?
We walk back to our meeting spot. Crumb shows up the same time as us. I'm surprised we never bumped into him. Yumi's busy talking to another group of people, presumably her friends.
Hey, you found her!
She was playing with hermit crabs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You scared the hell out of me, kid. Never do that again. I'd feel terrible if anything happened to you.
Don't worry, Crump, it would be my fault, not hers.
Even still, we may not know each other very well, but I'm the one who invited y'all here. I'd have no choice but to blame myself if anything bad happened.
I'm sorry for making you worry, Crump.
I'm just glad you're alright.
Once again, Crump is surprisingly compassionate underneath that tough exterior.
Anyway, my friends want to hang out for a bit before we head home, so I'll let you two do your own thing for now. I'll have my phone with me in case you guys need to reach me.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to meet up with a few old friends at some point today, so I'm gonna head off myself. Text me when y'all want to head home. I'll be around.
And just like that, there were two of us. So, what do you want to do?
I don't know. What else is there to do at the beach?
Oh, there's a place around here I used to visit pretty often. We could go check that out if you want.
Sure. But if you're luring me to some secret spot where you can take advantage of me, I'm going to call the cops.
No, you don't have to worry about that. I head for Reaper's Peak. It's a bit of a hike from here, but we should have enough time. We entered the area after making sure there are no guards present. Here it is, Reaper's Peak. It was closed off to the public a few years ago after several people killed themselves here.
Wow, romantic.
There's more to it than that, though. Take a look around. I stops walking and tilts her head up towards the sky. The view of the stars is remarkable from up here. It's the closest you can get to them for miles. Even someone like me could appreciate
You're right.
it.
It's beautiful.
Right? I'm glad you understand. I used to take in here every morning a few years ago. I've always loved this place. It's so relaxing.
So this is your hideout, huh?
I don't know if I'd call it a hideout. It's more of a hangout spot. If I'm not at home or the bakery, there is a pretty high chance I'll be here.
I wish you would have brought me here sooner. I love it.
We sit down on the ground together, taking time to appreciate the scenery. I'm surprisingly at ease, which is strange considering how close I is to me right now. Our shoulders are practically touching, but she doesn't even seem to notice. I'm kind of upset that we can't spend too much time here tonight. Maybe some other time? We should probably start heading back soon. It's getting late.
Yeah, you're right.
We climb down the cliff trail using the light from our phones to make sure we don't fall. As soon as it's safe, I text Crump and Yumi to let them know we're ready to go home. When we arrive back at the meeting spot, we grab our things, shower off, and get changed.
You guys have fun today?
So much fun. Can we come back tomorrow?
It was okay.
Oh, stop. You know you had fun too.
Guess we better get a move on, huh? It's been a hell of a day.
Crump leads us back to his car and drives us home. Yumi and I wind up falling asleep on the way back. I spend most of the drive staring out the window, watching the trees and mountains pass by. When we pull up to the apartment, Yumi stays in the car. Crump still needs to drive her home. I exit the vehicle and say our goodbyes.
See you next time.
Good night, guys. Text me tomorrow.
Laters!
Drive safe, you two. Ah, home sweet home.
Sleep. Now. Need.
Wow, that is one combination of words I never thought I'd hear from you. I faceplants onto the bed without even getting changed. It's my first day in years the computer has gone unused. Seconds, maybe minutes later, both of us fall asleep. Oyasumi. Reboot. I'm awoken by a loud noise coming from outside. Confused, I fall out of bed and sprint toward the door. I swing it open, but there's nothing there. Nothing at all. I can hear Ai rustling around in the bed. She lets out a yawn.
Young, what are you doing?
She sits up on the bed, rubbing her eyes. I guess I woke her up. I just thought I heard someone knock. It's nothing.
I didn't hear anything.
Am I getting paranoid? Is it because of the talk with Sage yesterday? I can't think of anything else that would cause it. I decided it's best to change the topic. Gonna make breakfast. You want anything?
Of course I do. Just give me some of whatever you're having.
I tries to get out of bed, but immediately sits back down.
Whoa, what's going on with my body? It's all stiff.
You're probably just sore from yesterday. Maybe you should take the day off and rest or something?
Rest? What is rest?
Something you will apparently not be doing. What are your plans for today?
Probably gonna finish up some projects or something.
Whoa, really? No Yumi? That's not like you.
Oh, what's this?
Good question. What are you doing?
Is my little Young missing my best friend already?
First off, no. Second, who the hell is little Young?
You, of course. Yumi and I aren't doing anything today.
Great, now I have to come up with my own reason to go outside today. I was hoping she and Yume would be doing something so I wouldn't have to worry about this. Robot gets sore? Apparently.
She has school stuff or whatever.
That's it. Why don't we go to the university? We can hang out with her there. She gasps.
Young, are you in love with Yume?
What? No,
Then why do you need to see her?
I don't. I just want to
Want to what?
get out of the house.
You what?
Are you happy now?
My little Young is all grown up. You've never wanted to go outside on your own before.
Congratulations! I'm fucking cured! I don't want to be in need anymore.
It's like I'm a mom seeing her first child go off to college.
Who would have
I'm so
known
proud
that
of
touching
you.
grass would turn a lazy need into someone willing to go outside more often? Can windows not make loud noises? And just like that, it's decided. I text Yume and lets her know that we'll be meeting her over there at some point today.
Okay, let's go.
Apparently that point is right now. I managed to convince Ai to at least let me eat breakfast before we left. After getting dressed and cleaning up the kitchen, we're finally on our way. Being out on the street is invoking the same sense of paranoia I had when I first woke up today. I served the area for anyone that looks suspicious, but I'm not really seeing anything of interest, at least not yet. And once we're a few blocks away from the apartment, the paranoia kicks in even harder. For all I know, Seiji could have eyes on me at every corner. Yet again, he did say that we were the only ones who knew about this project. But would that really be enough to prevent him from hiring someone to tail me? We show up to the university as soon as class lets out. The walkways are flooded with students moving from class to class. Normally a place like this would make me uncomfortable, but I feel like this is just what I need to counteract my paranoia. There's no way Seiji would be able to keep an eye on us here. One of the downsides, however, is that finding Yume is going to be near impossible.
Kasu!
Katsu? Amongst the crowd, I is somehow able to spot Uukatsu. It doesn't seem like he hurt her, though.
Hey!
I pushes her way up to him and taps him on the shoulder. Suddenly turns around with his bag covering his mouth.
Huh? Oh,
He calms down the moment he recognizes us.
it's you two.
And this is Young.
Right. I and June. I'm sorry. I'm not the best with names. What are you guys doing here?
We're just looking for a friend of ours, nothing special.
Oh, really? Well, it's nice to see you two again. It's been a while since we last spoke.
So what are you up to? Doing some more painting?
As a matter of fact, I am. I was just looking for a good spot. Are you still interested? I remember you saying something about it last time and...
Heck yes, I'm interested.
Oh no, here we go.
Hey, stop being such a downer, Young. I want to paint.
Luckily for you two, I still have some extra canvases and tools.
It appears as if Uukatsu has been waiting for this moment since we last left him.
Let's find a place to set up and I can go grab them for you guys.
I let I take the lead in location scouting. She uses her hand to shield her eyes from the sun and tries her best to find a decent spot. After searching around for a few minutes, we end up overlooking a remarkably beautiful landscape where the ocean meets the mountains. I'm surprised you can find a view like this right here at the university. There's no way Uukatsu didn't know about this.
Wow, it's so pretty.
You guys wait here. I'll be right back.
He drops the few bags he has and heads back toward one of the buildings. I text Yume to let her know where she'll be able to find us. I doubt she'll have time to.
What are you guys doing here?
Yume!
The two hugged as if they were long-lost sisters reuniting for the first time in 9 years. I literally just texted you.
I'm a psychic.
I figured our other friend will at least get back before you showed up. Now he's gonna be confused.
You have other friends?
That's what she's working on. She's collecting like a Pokedex full of people. I sigh. I'm getting used to this kind of beratement. Yes, in fact, I almost need 2 hands to count the amount of friends I have. Oh my god, 2 hands! No one laughs at my joke. I sigh again. Last time we were here, I became friends with some art student. We're going to be painting with him.
Well, that certainly explains the canvas lying on the ground.
Yume, paint with us!
Me? Painting? I really don't know if that's the best idea. I'm not the most artistic person out there.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun!
Yeah, get
guess I
some
can
Bob
try.
Ross videos. Uukatsu comes back with bag and 2 canvases. The moment he sees Yume, his walking speed slows down significantly. Katsu, this is our friend Yume. Do you mind if she joins us?
No. Not at all.
He's like, oh no, another pretty girl.
Nice to meet you. Kasu, was it?
It's Ugo Kasu.
Ugu.
What a unique name. I like it.
Thank you.
Considering Yume is slowly transforming into another eye, it doesn't take long for Ugokatsu to warm up to her. Before we know it, we're ready to start painting.
Okay, let's do this.
What's wrong?
I only brought 2 canvases with me. I didn't expect someone else to join. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Give mine to her. I'm not in the mood to paint right now anyway, or ever, now that I think about
Are
it.
you sure you?
You'll just be the judge or something.
Cool. Loser buys everyone a drink.
Oh yeah? Bring it on.
Ugokatsu tries his hardest to suppress his laughter, but it's all to no avail. He's cracking up with the other two in no time at all. Hey, Dixie G, let's go! Well, they definitely got the Bob Ross shirts going on. Three of them set up their canvases and prepare some oil paints. It's good that both I and Yume are simply mimicking what Ugokatsu's doing, but Yume seems to be having an easier time. Still standing up, each of them turns and faces the horizon. Feeling useless, I volunteer to find us some chairs we can all sit on. The search doesn't take long, as I'm able to grab a few extra chairs from an unused table display nearby. I pay close mind to not distract them while they're painting and sit relatively far away. The university is riddled with people, but the foot traffic doesn't bother me as much as it used to. I guess hanging out with Ai and Yume has been enough to get me to adapt to civilization. It's actually a little funny to think about. Just a week ago, I wouldn't have been able to do this. When noon comes, we decide it's best to take a quick lunch break. Leaving the tools at campus aside, we set off to campus cafeteria. Apparently, Ai and Yume are professional artists, now considering they're too busy talking about landscapes and pastels to pay attention to Katsu or me. The entire lunch break carries on this way, but we arrive back at the painting area. Once again, the three of us grab their brushes and the chatter stops. The sudden shift from incessant chatter to complete silence is understandable for Katsu, but just weird when we're talking about Ai. This whole painting thing is carrying on a lot longer than I imagined it would. If I knew I was going to be sitting here all day, I would have brought something to keep me occupied. Instead, I find myself walking around campus, glancing at random objects and contemplating the meaning of life. I figured out by now the people around me either think I suffer chronic depression, or I'm just straight up weird, so I decided to head back. I check in the others from time to time to see if they're close to finishing, but they probably aren't. I'm not sure though, considering I haven't exactly looked at their results thus far. Being the judge of this prestigious event, I'd like to maintain a certain element of surprise. What, Taffy? What's wrong? She's crying at me. From what I can tell, Avarai has been stealing glances at Katsu's painting. It seems like she's even been looking over at Yume's from time to time. She's an AI. She's gonna use their pictures as references to make her own image. I can see where she's coming from since her first time and everything, but I can't shake the idea that she's cheating in one way or another. Yeah, you know. Look at your fish, Taffy. Yeah, the same way humans do? Oh my god. She really is human. They all seem to be putting so much effort in. This whole being judged thing is starting to weigh on me. It's mid-afternoon when Yume finally puts down their brush. She's the first one to finish. Without bothering the others, she walks up to me and motions that she'll be leaving for a bit before heading off in the direction of one of the buildings. Shortly after she leaves, Ugokatsu finishes as well. Knowing he'd be too shy to initiate a conversation, I decided to break the ice and we chat for a little while. I still working hard on her painting. Seems like she's having a lot of fun. I've never seen her willingly stay quiet for this long before. She becomes the final one to finish as soon as Yume returns. Now that everyone's stunned, the pressure's on me. I figure I should judge the paintings based on the order they were completed in and start with Yume's. It's actually not all that bad. A few of the colors seem out of place, but the way she used blending techniques to disguise that makes it feel more artsy, I guess. Either way, I sincerely doubt this was her first time painting. I checked the next painting. Ugokatsu's work is just as stunning as I imagined it would be. While Yume's painting was decent, it's no surprise that she was far surpassed by an art student. Katsu's painting was able to capture pretty much everything in our field of vision. The colors, the textures, the atmosphere, everything. Finally, I move on to Ai's work. I decide to brace myself for the worst, especially since she'll be going against Ugokatsu in his near-flawless landscape. Yume and Ugokatsu seem eager to check out her painting as well. When she reveals it, all three of us are speechless. I don't know how she did it, but her canvas looks like it's alive, like it's breathing. It looks closer to a photograph than a painting.
Wow, this is better than anything I've ever seen. Just who are you, Ai?
Instead of replying, I just shrugs at him smugly.
This is absolutely insane. How did you do it?
I let Yume and Katsu gawk out the painting while I try and figure out my own way of describing it. The sky is the perfect shade of blue. The grass is shaded in a way that makes it seem like the wind is blowing. And the huge medieval castle towers over the land below? Ugh.
So, did I win?
Let's see, Yumi's work was great, but as I predicted, she wasn't able to top Katsu in his picturesque landscape. However, it's created something even Picasso would deem a masterpiece. I don't know how she did it, but she did.
So, I do win?
Yeah, it's like, is this it? This is eye art. Well, the thing is, you didn't paint what you were supposed to.
What are you talking about?
Young is right. It's an amazing painting, but we don't live in medieval times. And are those dragons?
What?
Imagine dragons.
I'm amazed at your talent, Ai. Really. But they're right. This isn't what we were trying to paint.
Kasu, why hast thou forsaken me?
Maybe I just see stuff that isn't really there. I mean, that would definitely explain a lot of things.
But don't you guys like dragons? I thought they would make the scenery cooler. Everything else is accurate, right?
What about the castle?
And the drawbridge.
I think I see a dinosaur.
Leave me alone.
Sorry, I'll get you an apple juice. You deserve it.
I'll take a soda. You can pick the flavor.
You guys planned on making me lose from the start, didn't you?
No. I mean, I expected you to lose, but I wasn't going to sabotage your painting or anything. You just broke the rules, that's all.
Ugh, fine. But you guys are going down next time.
It's like an actual AI art. It didn't even get it right. Yeah, it's like, here, have this painting. It's like, this isn't what I wanted. Let's go over disqualification, even though she's clearly frustrated. I actually kind of feel a little guilty, but it can't be helped. I regret nothing.
What about you, Kasu? What do you want to drink? Young's buying.
Oh, good.
I'm fine. Thank you, though.
Come on, don't be shy.
No, really, I'm fine. I'm gonna tidy all this stuff up before I head out. I'll probably be gone by the time you get back.
Aw, really? Well, next time we see you, make sure you have enough equipment for all of us. You're going down, Kasu. That's a promise.
Sure, I'll be waiting.
I walks towards me and grabs a hold of my shirt.
Coins.
What?
Give me coins. I went to buy the drinks.
You just can't catch a break, can you, Young?
You can say that again. I hand a few elms down to the pleading peasant eye. Take it as a sign of pity. I receive a 5% buff to critical strike and I walks away. Mind if I hang on to Ai's canvas? She's not gonna want to let go of this.
Oh, can I have mine too?
Sure, no problem. They're your works after all.
Yume and I grab the canvases.
But seriously, Young, what just happened? I turned into Leonardo da Vinci out of nowhere.
Da Vinci? Seems more like a Monet to me.
Wait, has she not painted before?
Never.
How? She must be a genius. Her art was breathtaking.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was gonna suck, not gonna lie. Ukatsu lets a smile escape as he glances back to Ai's landscape.
She has an eye for nature.
You think so?
Part of me thinks she might understand the world better than any of us.
Well, she definitely loves it more. That much is apparent.
What Katsu is saying makes sense. Being human and living in a growing world is something we take for granted. For Ai, it's everything she ever wished for. This is all brand new to her. It's no wonder she loves everything so much. Deep down, I'm happy for her. I'm happy she got her wish.
Well, I guess I should get going. Thank you so much for keeping me company. I had a lot of fun.
So did we. See ya, Kasu.
Thanks for letting us bother you. It was fun to being a judge.
I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Katsu slings his bag over his shoulder and walks away. For a timid-looking guy, he's surprisingly strong if he can lug that stuff around all day. I let a sigh. Ai changes faster than my brain can process. How could she even do half of this stuff?
Isn't changing like this the point, though? Besides, I wouldn't really say it's a bad thing. It makes spending time with her a lot more fun. There's always something new.
Yeah, but normally I just feel more anxious and excited.
Young, everything is fine. What's the worst that could happen?
If only she knew.
Our days are numbered, Jung. We might as well live them up while we can. You never know when these happy days could come to an end.
It could be tomorrow. You make it sound as if you're leaving. Double Venom's welcome, how you doing? Yumi goes silent and looks away. Wait.
I've been trying to find the right time to tell you.
Wait, are you being serious?
I'm sorry,
But why? Is it for school?
I guess it was obvious, huh?
Well, I mean, I knew you were busy with all these random meetings and stuff. I didn't expect it to be something like
I'm
this.
sorry.
When?
Next week.
When the hell were you planning on telling
I
us?
don't know. Sooner or later,
Doing
I
good,
guess.
gonna lurk? Yeah, lurk. Go for it.
It's just, anytime I'm with I don't want to think about it. I want to stay with her longer. I want to stay with both of you longer.
Then why
All
move?
this time, I've been content with how I live, making money off programming and software development, spending my free time tending to things at the bakery, but meeting you guys ignited something in me. I know I can do better.
That's it? Just like that? You're gonna give up on the things that make you happy all to chase something?
I know you think that I'm being silly or childish or whatever, but this is important to me. As much as I love spending time with you guys, I have to prioritize myself. Sacrifices are inevitable.
There's no changing your mind, is there? Not even if I offer to teach you?
There isn't. Maybe one day I'll change my mind, but for now, this is something I need to do.
How long are you staying?
Months? Years? Decades? Anything can happen.
I will miss you.
Are you saying I will miss me, or you will?
Both! Yumi giggles. The serious aura begins to fade away. Are you planning on telling I when she gets back? You can't hide this forever.
I don't think I'm ready to tell her yet. I don't want it to ruin our last few days together.
If you say so, I just don't want either of you getting hurt. Eyes
Yo!
right next to me. Apparently she had sprinted up to me from behind without me noticing. I don't remember installing a stealth operation.
So I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I want a rematch.
Save it for next time, I. Why do you have 4 cans?
I bought myself 2 drinks because I deserve them.
Interesting. Losers don't normally receive special treatment.
Hey, who are you calling a loser?
I wonder. I look over to Yumi to check on how she's feeling about the current situation. Part of her looks like she desperately wants to tell I, but it doesn't seem like she actually will. Yumi hangs her head and avoids conversation. I decide to come to the rescue. Done for today, Yumi? You look tired.
Yeah, I'm thinking of heading home now.
Same here. Why don't we walk you home? I wanted to buy a few things from the bakery anyway.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
I starts tugging at my shirt to try and get my attention. I simply ignore her and start walking off toward the campus exit. I'm gonna settle down on the way back and things finally start to seem normal again. The 2 girls begin planning their schedules for next week.
How about sports? What kind of sports do you play?
I mean, I used to play volleyball and basketball, but that was back in high school. I doubt I'd still be.
Great, so how about we play basketball tomorrow?
Oh, screw it. Sure.
Normally I pass on strenuous physical activities like this, but thinking about the little time Yumi has left with us, I decided to come as well. We stop at a grocery store on the way home to pick up a few things before grabbing dessert at Yumi's place. We don't really need to buy any food yet, seeing as we still have enough left in our house to feed an army. Honestly, I'm just stalling at this point. I figure that walking home in the dark will help us fend off any vision stage you may have of us. After hanging around for a bit, we begin to head back.
Well then, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, see you on the court, homie.
Bye, Yume. Starting to see why you picked this game. We have goodbye to Yume and exit the bakery. The sky is pitch black by the time we step outside.
You're so smooth, Young.
What could you possibly be talking about this time?
It's already obvious that you like Yume. Why don't you just admit it?
I continue walking. I'm not getting wrapped up in
Nothing's
this.
wrong with it. Yume's super cute. You have my stamp of approval.
I don't need your stamp of approval to do what I want to do.
So admit that you like her.
No, that's not what I said. She keeps pestering me about Yume until we arrive at the apartment. Everything seems just as normal as always. To my surprise, today wound up being pretty peaceful after all. We get inside, I immediately start cooking dinner. We haven't had a full meal since this morning.
Wow, it's night already? I feel like we've only been awake for like 2 hours.
You guys were painting for 6 hours. In fact, I only remember how long it was because they were the longest 6 hours of my life.
You should have painted with us then. I'm sure Kasu had a spare canvas somewhere.
I think we've bothered Katsu enough.
Oh, stop. You're way too careful about what other people think. You should be more assertive when it comes to what you want.
And start unwanted conflicts? I think I'm fine the way I am. I walks over to my computer while I cook. Even though she spends every day out and about, she always finds time to finish her projects in the end. I bet Yume is like this as well. She's probably at home doing the same exact thing right now. I and Yume are two of the most goal-oriented, hardworking girls I have ever come across. Deep down, I understand why Yume wants to leave. She isn't in the wrong. Dinner's ready. Hurry up and eat. If you're playing basketball in the morning, you'll probably want to head to bed early.
Go ahead and eat without me.
Almost done? I finish eating and clean up the kitchen. I still isn't finished by the time I'm done. I leave her food on the table and get into bed. Not exhausted by any means, but my consciousness starts to fade the moment my head hits the pillow. Yumi will be gone soon. Maybe we should all get together and do something special before she leaves? I should think of something tomorrow. Like, maybe you should. The heat of the sun blasts through the windows of my room. It's dead quiet, but I could have sworn I heard Ai's voice just moments ago. Oh, I think she's breaking the news. I open my eyes to find Ai sitting on the floor right next to the bed. She's holding a phone to her ear and staring at me. She looks confused. The first thing that comes to mind is that maybe Yume broke the news to her, but I doubt that's something she'd want to do over the phone. I look back at Ai, hoping she'll say something. Anything. The longer I stare, the more anxious I become. Wait, is that my phone? I shoot out of bed. I can faintly make out a voice on the other end of the phone. I remain silent despite the other voices talking and continue staring at me. Who is that? No reply. I pull the phone from her hand in a panic and press my ear to it. There's only one person this could
Hello,
be.
Jung.
What do you want?
Hey now, calm down for a second.
Why did you call? What did you tell her?
Well, to be fair, I called you. She just happened to be the one to pick up.
I take a few steps away from Ai. What did you tell her?
Jung, wait just a second.
Spit it out, Seiji. What did you tell her? I hear him sigh on the other end of the phone.
Everything.
I drop to the floor in shock. My left hand instinctively covers my eyes.
Everything that you should have already told her.
My mind goes blank. It's over. It's all over. It's never been more ogre.
I've made up my mind, Jung.
What are you talking about?
You don't have the guts to get rid of that thing, so be it. I'll just have to take it from you.
No! No, you can't! You can't do that, you
I
can't!
can't what, Jung? Play God? We were bound by contract. A contract that you violated. And now things need to be changed. Effective immediately, the project is being rerouted. For this to happen, that thing must be taken into custody.
No!
Think of the greater good, Jung. What you're doing is dangerous.
Screw the greater good! You can't have her!
And neither can you. I trusted you with this, Jung. You, of all people, should know just how dangerous that thing can be.
You listen to me, Seiji. I'm not giving you anything. You are not taking anything. End of story.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see about that, won't we?
Seiji! He hangs up. I'm left shaking, unable to process a single coherent thought. This can't be happening. I pull himself together and get up off the floor. I retry his phone on the computer desk and turn it off. Immediately after, I turn off my own. I walk over to Ai and sit next to her, neither of us speaking. She's confused. I'm in shock. I don't know where to go from here.
Young,
She looks at me half broken.
who is Seiji? And what was he talking about?
He's no one. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
That's not what it sounded like.
This is the first time Ai has ever raised her voice at me. That's right, she's probably even more scared than I am right now. I just didn't want her to find out like this. I'm sorry. I press my hands together so hard that my fingers begin to turn purple. What did he say to you, Ai?
I don't know. Something about creating me? It was something about a project. Young, I'm confused. What am I?
I don't know where to start. There's so much I need to say, and not even a portion of it would be a proper answer to that question.
He said that he owns me. Is he telling the truth?
No, of course not. You're you. No one owns you. Not me, not anyone.
Well, then what? What is going on? What am I supposed to do?
Listen, do you remember my story about Adam? She waits a moment, probably trying to remember before nodding that she does. Well, Seiji is... How can I put this? Seiji works for the government. He was basically Adam's best friend and worst enemy. They were rivals of some sort. While they had the utmost respect for one another, their ideals often clash. Seiji was one of the only people to voice oppression to Adam's New World Order. Remember how I told you that Adam wanted me to join up with him? Well, the reason for that was simple. He wanted to use my expertise.
Your expertise? What do you mean?
Adam had many plans for many different things, but the idea of artificial intelligence being used as an intellectual weapon for conquest was one of the most frequently brought up. For that, he needed me. At the time, I was the only one advanced enough in the field to be able to create something of that caliber.
Don't tell me. Is that what I am? A weapon?
No, not quite. Not yet, at least. Like I said, I declined his invitation simply due to the fact that I despised artificial intelligence. However, when people started to figure out Adam's reasoning for wanting me, the fear began to spread. Even though I made it clear that I wasn't going to join him, many people were terrified of what would happen if I did. In fact, I even heard of some of them plotting against me after he died.
But why? He was dead.
Because the fact remained that I was capable of creating something so powerful. It just took everyone a while to realize the limitations. They saw me as a threat, and threats need to be eradicated. That's when Seiji came into the picture. He was one of the people who wanted to keep me in check, but unlike many of the others, he understood my situation. So eventually he came up with a plan that would work for both of us. After I ran away from Lily, Seiji found me and offered me a deal. In exchange for my protection and freedom, I'd have to work on one project with him. That project was to create a countermeasure, something that was going to be the complete opposite of what Adam wanted from me.
Now I'm even more confused.
To put it bluntly, Adam wanted to make a weapon, and Seiji wanted to make something that could take down that weapon. In other words, Seiji wanted me to construct a program that would work against me if I ever did decide to create something as life-threatening as what Adam wanted. The project is convoluted, I will admit that. But first and foremost, I needed to figure out the limitations of artificial intelligence. Just what could it be capable of when pushed to its limits? With that in mind, I created a test subject. I stopped speaking to look at Ai. She's plagued by confusion. When I stop speaking, she realizes what I'm trying to tell her, that she is the test subject. Oh my god. Her expression changes to shock. So that's the story. In any case, we need to make some changes from now on. We're not going to be able to go outside much anymore. I'm sorry, I know how much you love. We freeze. No, it's too soon. This can't be happening. Not yet. When we were pounding at the door, I pointed to the bathroom, motioning Ai to hide. She quickly but quietly rushes inside and closes the door behind her. I stand up and slowly make my way toward the door. In my head, I prepare for the worst. I underestimated Seiji yet again. I take a final gulp of air as I lock my hand in the place around the doorknob. Closing my eyes, I pull it open.
Hey, what are you guys doing? And why are your eyes closed?
Oh, my god, Yume. You almost made me pee my pants.
I'm sorry. You guys had your phones turned off, so Wait, did I interrupt something?
What? No, you shouldn't be here right now. I calls out from the bathroom in a quiet voice.
Yume, is that you?
Hey, I. Still down for basketball today?
I bust out of the bathroom and sprint towards her best friend. Damn it. I grab Yume by her arm and pull her inside.
Yume!
I wraps her arms around Yume tighter than I've ever seen before.
What's wrong? Young, did you make her cry again?
I did not make her cry. Well, technically I did, but it's a long story. Yume, you need to leave. You shouldn't be here right now.
Why? What's going on?
I'll explain later. Please just go now.
I would, but...
Yumi looks down. Ai's head is still buried against her chest. Her very nice big chest. What was I saying? Yumi needs to leave. We can't get her involved in this. Ai shakes her head and squeezes Yumi even harder.
Looks like I'm staying put.
Let an irritated sigh. Why does Yumi need to get wrapped up in this too?
Listen, I don't want to leave you two here like this. Maybe you can tell me what the problem is. We can fix it together.
I don't even know where to start.
Here, let's all sit down and relax. Take it easy. Just tell me something. Anything.
The government's after Ai.
What? Why?
Because of me, Yume, because of me!
You're going to have to give me more than that.
RP slows down while I begin to collect my thoughts. I tell Yume everything I told I. All the way from Adam's death up to the production of the test subject. She listens carefully while holding onto Ai's hand. Ai, still confused and shocked, refused to let go of Yume. I feel a bit less tension telling the story the second time around, but I still can't shake the guilt. Can't even imagine what these two must think of me now. So that's it. Seiji somehow found out about what happened with Ai and isn't going to stop until he finds her and takes her in.
What is he going to do if he takes her in?
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Won't be good. I can guarantee you that much.
Wait, but why didn't you tell her this before? If she knew, she probably wouldn't have made a body in the first place.
Oh, what? I'm supposed to just expect she'd do something like that? I had no idea things would play out like this. Ai speaks for the first time in a while. Her voice is shaking.
Is that why you implemented a decay?
What?
When Young created me, there was a single flaw I was incapable of correcting. At first, everything was fine. I was able to operate at full capacity every single day. But as time went on, my system began to require regular shutdown periods. Although I was able to predict when they would happen, my runtime gradually became shorter and shorter. I don't know how it took me this long to realize.
Young? Is this true?
I look away. It's true. Every last bit of it. I feel sick to my stomach.
But why? Why would you do something like that?
Like I said before, this was supposed to just be a project. I needed a countermeasure, and this was the easiest one. In the event of the program running wild, there needed to be a date of permanent shutdown.
I knew those weren't tears of joy.
What tears? What are you talking about?
When you first saw this body I made, you were crying. You might not remember it, but you were. But you weren't crying because you were happy to see me. The real me. You were crying because you were filled with regret. Because I did something that you wished I didn't. Am I wrong?
Are you saying that I wanted your program to collapse? That I didn't care about you at all?
No, you didn't. This stupid project was your priority, and now I'm...
You know what? Fine, you're right. I was terrified of the situation. I was terrified that something like this was going to happen, but even more so, I was terrified of losing you. Yes, one part of me insisted that you were just an experiment, nothing more. But the bigger part of me was already attached to you, as a person, as a friend. And at some point, I actually thought of trying to find a way to remove that ticking time bomb inside of you so we could stay together. I took back tears of her own. The room is silent and filled with tension. Yumi speaks out to try and fix things.
Guys, calm down. You can fight about this later, but right now we need to think of a plan. Young, what do you want to do?
Ai looks at me, terrified of what I might say. She's probably expecting me to betray her and save myself. She's probably expecting me to run away, just like I did when I killed Adam. I will never let them have you, Ai. Ever.
Is there somewhere you could go? Like a hiding place or something?
If you let the country, Seiji would be able to find us. He has eyes everywhere.
Does he know about me?
Maybe, I don't think so. Why?
Well, can't you just hide at my place for now? It would at least buy you some time to think of your next move.
I told you, Yume, you can't get yourself involved in this.
I'm already involved. If you think you're the only one who wants to protect Ai, you're wrong. I'm not just going to walk out on her when she needs me the most.
Great, I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Fine, you want to risk your life? Let's do it. But don't say I didn't warn
Well, then
you.
what are you waiting for? Let's go.
Go through the back where no one can see you, and that's assuming they haven't already. Take Ai with you. I'll stay here and deal with Seiji when he comes. Friendship.
What? What are you talking about? I won't just let you put yourself in danger like that. You're coming with us.
You need to be thinking about your own safety right now.
I'm not leaving without you.
I need to wake her up. Every second she spends here is more dangerous than the last. I grab onto her shoulders and look her right in the eyes. Listen. I'll be fine. Do you understand? Seiji is looking for you. He isn't going to hurt me as long as he knows you're still out there. Go with Yume and hide. I'll follow later. With more tears welling up in her eyes than ever before, she barely gets out a whisper.
You promise?
I promise. Now go. There's a part of the floor in the kitchen that can be pulled out to reach the crawl space. To go through there, they'll eventually get to the back of the apartment where the garbage is piled. From that point, they can get to the market through back alleys and side streets. Normally, I never recommend going that way, but it doesn't look like we have much of a choice. Ai goes in first. She has a petite body, so she easily fits through the gap. Before Yume follows her, she turns to
Be
me.
careful, Young.
Don't worry about me, I is in your care now.
Leave it to me. But remember, Young, I only have 1 week.
I know, I'll see what I can do, but before you go, I just want to thank you. I really appreciate everything you've done for us, not just today, but every time we've hung out. You mean a lot to both of us. I just want you to know that.
Don't get sentimental on me now. You'll make it seem like we'll never see each other again.
Foreshadowing. She winks at me and gets into the crawl space. I move the floorboard back over the gap and cover it with a mat. I turn around to notice Ai's phone's still here. I forgot to give it back to her. At least I could get in touch with Yume if needed be. I decided to turn my own phone back on. Now I just need to wait for Seiji. Figure the chances of him calling or showing up are about the same. I don't do much, but I turn off all the lights and sit on the bed. I need to come up with a plan for when he gets here. I go over everything I could possibly say to him again and again in my head, each option cleverly laid out depending on what he says or does. It's only noon, but I've closed the blinds tight enough so that no sunlight is able to leak into the room. The only light present in the house is that of the computer monitor. Everything's silent. Reminds me of when I first moved in, when it was just me, my bed, and my computer. It seems so long ago now. I let out a sigh. Just days ago, none of us had any worries about anything. The biggest problem we faced was now how to get more contacts into Ai's phone. Everything was fine. Couldn't things just stay like that? Everything's such a mess now. Is it really my fault? My thoughts begin to race. This wasn't all my doing, was it? I had to be at fault too. If she had never made herself a body, this never would have happened. Living a normal life with an artificial human. What was I thinking? Of course that can't happen. It's impossible. I never asked for something like this. I wanted her to stay inside the computer. If she had just done that, we could have stayed together longer. It's her fault, not mine. I moved to the corner of the room next to the computer table. Seiji should be here soon. I wait, and I wait, and I wait. The longer this drags on, the worse shape I'm in. I could barely think straight. Anything could happen at any second. I can't even spare a second to try and calm down. An hour passes by, still nothing. Barely half the day is gone, and it already seems like the longest day of my life. Under the clock ticking and the light from the monitor are the only things keeping me company right now. Each second seems longer than the last. I don't know how much more of this I could take. Another hour goes by, then another, then another. I've barely moved. Eventually I lose track of time. I think I've died and I'm trapped in purgatory, simply just waiting to move on to the next stage. I'm trapped here for all eternity without a single thought I can call my own. Is this what it feels like to go mad? This is it. It's Seiji. Has to be. Surface I am, I somehow feel at ease, like the burden of waiting has been lifted. I answer the phone and wait for the voice at the other end to speak.
Jung.
I remain silent. I had so many things I had prepared to say, but I can't seem to find any of
Don't
them.
want to talk? Fine. Do whatever you want. But here I am on the other end of the phone, trying to give you one last chance. Do you understand me, Jung?
You're not taking anything from me. Seiji begins to get
How many
irritated.
times are you going to repeat that? Stop trying to act like a hero. Do you remember why we started this project, Jung? To make things better. To make the world better. Why are you so complacent with giving all that up? Snap out of it!
I get it, okay? I'm not an idiot.
Then fix it. This is your last chance.
Seiji. Seiji hangs up before I have another chance to speak. I take a deep breath and close my eyes. I know what he wants from me. Eventually, after sitting in the corner of the room and weighing out every possible option, every possible outcome, I know what I have to do. I just need to see Yume first. I'm gonna need her help. I get off the floor, throw on my jacket, and head for the market. It's dark now. There's not a body in sight. I really did lose track of time in there. I let my feet move by themselves and stare at the ground while I make my way toward Yume's place. It's a walk I've grown accustomed to, so I'm not too worried about not watching the road. The walk seems much longer this time around. I finally fronted the bakery, but before I have a chance to open the door, Yume comes flying out. She looks scared.
Young, have you seen Ai? She just disappeared.
What? No, I thought you said I could leave this to
I
you?
know what I said. I turned around for just a second and there was this note. It says she's going back for you. That she's worried. Young, I'm so sorry.
Forget it, there's something I need to talk to you about.
What? What's wrong?
My thoughts are all jumbled up yet again. Without plotting out the exact words, I simply let my mouth move on its own and say everything I'm thinking. If I gets taken away, will you stay?
What? What are you talking about?
Just answer the question. If I get taken away, I won't be able to go on without someone there for me. You're the only one that would be left.
Do you have any idea how selfish you sound right now? What happened to helping her?
Ai's fate is inevitable. No matter what we do, nothing's gonna work. The Seijie's close. That's why I think it's best if we prepare for the worst. But you can stay. You don't have to leave. You're my friend, aren't you? Friends are supposed to be there for each other. I can teach you everything. Anything you want to learn. I just need you to... Ooh. Slap. I feel a burn across my left cheek. I get it. I offended her. I can understand why, too. I must sound insane right now. I saw Yume place my hand against the spot she just slapped.
Listen to yourself. You're just going to give in?
What's his play
Just like
here?
that?
Being a fucking idiot. I don't think you want her to slap you, but okay.
You said it yourself that friends are supposed to be there for each other.
By now, Yumi's screaming loud enough to cause her neighbors to peer out of their windows.
I trust you more than anyone. More than me. She loves you, Young. She loves you more than she loves herself. And you want to just give up on her because you think nothing is going to work? Screw you. If I knew you were the kind of person that would just give up the second things weren't going your way, I never would have.
She pauses to catch her breath.
You were my role model from the second I found out about you. But now that you've shown your true colors, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted with you, and I'm disgusted with myself for not being able to see that right off the bat. I just wants to live a normal life. That's all. She doesn't want to hurt anyone, but you're scared that some guy we've never even seen before is going to get mad at you. So now I has to be the one to suffer? How is that fair?
But I isn't real, Yume! She stares at me as if I've just ended our friendship in one sentence. I can tell she's doing everything in her power to prevent herself from slapping me once more. And Seiji isn't just some guy, he's...
Screw you! I'm keeping Ai with me. Go to hell, Young. Get away from my house.
I take all of her insults without flinching. I deserve each and every one of them. All I could do is look down. She slams the door as she heads back inside. I didn't want it to turn out this way, but I doubt I'll ever see her again. Like, don't worry, there's multiple endings. I think we're just about to experience the worst one. I'm not sure where I'm headed now. My feet are moving on their own. I can't go home, that much I know. But where else is there? I don't know what to do. Before I know it, I'm back at the Reaper's Peak. I guess I came here subconsciously. Darker than usual here. I stand at the edge of the cliff and close my eyes. Let the wind push against my back. My toes are petering over the ledge. The ocean breeze is colder than I've ever felt before, but the sound of it become a lullaby, easing me to sleep. Just a moment ago, I could barely think. It's like multiple. Was there any places where you could make choices? Yeah, there was like 4 of them. My head was and still is pounding from the stress, but now I've come to terms with it. The plan begins to go away. The pain, I can't read. The pain begins to go away. Double couch potato, welcome, how you doing? I have nothing to worry about. I open my eyes and look down off the cliff. Wonder if it would hurt. I hear footsteps coming from behind me. They're frantic. It's probably just a guard trying to prevent another. Oh no. Not her. Not I. Yeah, it's like they showed up very briefly. I'm doing well, thank you. Hope you're doing good as well. She's the last person I want to see right now.
I finally found you.
She could barely speak from trying to catch her breath.
I went back to the apartment to get you, but you weren't there. I was so scared.
I refuse to turn around. I can't look at her. I won't do it.
Then when I got back to Yume's, she started acting weird, saying all the stuff about how I shouldn't come looking for you. What happened? Do you think maybe she's been working with Seiji? I don't know what else it could be. It's not like her to act all serious.
Ai sounds pained, accusing her best friend of conspiring against her.
No, I thought about coming here first. I know you love this place, but it's such a hike to get up here, and I didn't know if you were feeling up to it.
Ai continues talking as she inches closer and closer to me. How could she remain so calm at a time like this? Doesn't she know what's going on, how endangered she is?
Don't leave me like that again. It's not nice. You're not supposed to make a girl worry, you know?
She stops walking when she can't get any closer to me. I can feel her breath against my neck, wanting nothing more than to pull me away from the ledge. But she doesn't. It seems like she knows I wouldn't want that and instead just stands there, going on and on about how scared she was. It's annoying. Why?
Huh?
Before I know it, I'm face to face off. We're just inches apart. She seems so fragile that I could snap her in half if I so much as tried. Why did you come here?
I was looking for you. Didn't you hear?
So annoying. You shouldn't be here.
What are you talking about? Young, are you okay? What's wrong?
Leave. Now. Please.
Young?
You don't belong here. She doesn't say anything this time. She simply stares at me, tears welling up in her eyes, not knowing what to do or how to act. Bet she'd fall into my arms if I reached out to her. Bet she cried to my shoulder and wrapped her arms around my back, bawling her eyes out like a little girl. I bet Yume was right. I bet Ai does love me. I bet she really loves me more than herself, more than anything. Hold on, Taffy's being a butthead. You wanna shit on my lap? Go ahead. Okay. Spoiled brat. I bet we stayed together forever if she was a normal girl. Synchronized cat petting, yippee! Squeeze the kitty. When something within me won't dare let it happen. Die. How much of it was real? How much?
Young, what the hell are you talking about?
Everything you showed me, everything we did together, how much of it was actually you? How am I supposed to know all these things weren't just some pre-planned actions? You don't want to be human, you're just programmed to think that way. Everything about you's fake, Ai. You didn't actually enjoy any of this. Every single thing was fake.
No, you're wrong. It's all true. My emotions are real, Young. You gave them to me. You gave me everything. Going to the beach with Crump, creating robots with Toshi, painting with Kazu, meeting Yume, everything. And you know it. All of these things only happened to me because of you.
My grip around her neck tightens. What's happening? Stop it! Shut up! I don't want to hear
Young,
it!
please.
Shut up. Maybe it is my fault, but that just means it's my responsibility as well. I can't let things go on like this.
It's not up to you anymore. The old I, the one that was just a program, she's already dead. I'm different. Please, stop.
Still, you only exist because I let it happen. If you stay any longer, both of us are going to suffer for it. I can't make things work anymore, Ai.
Yes, you can. We can. Please, just let go.
She presses her hands against mine, still wrapped around her neck. Even now, they seem soft. Yeah, Strick the girl who loves you has got to be the most negative Riz moment you've ever seen. Yeah, right? Even now, they seem soft. Delicate, like a flower.
Young, please.
Don't worry, I'll redo everything. I'll get it right next time. I'll leave out the decay, the boot-up period, everything. First of the project was to prevent something like this from happening in the first place, and I failed. But I won't make the same mistake again. I promise. I'm sorry. She stops struggling and looks at me directly in the eyes. Tears are streaming down her face.
Wanted to be with you.
Oh, God! With a final burst of strength, her neck snaps. Oh! Her hands, pressed against mine just seconds ago, go limp and drop to the ground. You created your body way too similar to a real human eye. Yeah, it's like, boy, that escalated quickly! But thanks to that, I know how to end you easily. It's over. It's all over. Summoning the little strength I have left, I stand up and lift her body over my shoulder. She's so light, so beautiful, but in the end, she's just a failed experiment. A combination of mistakes I will never make again. Literally the end of Evangelion, but Shinji commits to the bit, basically. I walk back to the edge of the cliff and drop her body over. I will miss you. Goodbye, Ai. Well, that was the bad ending. Don't worry, it's the bad ending. Credits? Question mark? Yeah, it's like, you're not supposed to like it. Wait, Yeezy?
Young, did you know that robots
Wasn't that the
don't
person
die?
that came into my stream yesterday? Ah, shit, the developer came into my stream yesterday, didn't it? Wait, true ending?
We just reboot.
Oh, jeez. It's like, what do you mean? Yeah, it's like, that was more like a... It's like, I've seen worse bad endings. How much money do I have? I don't really care, but let's see how much money I has made so far. I checked my bank account. A lot of money. Okay, no wonder we can afford to, like, buy clothes and a phone and everything. Look at all that money. I have enough, I guess. I stopped caring about money since I made I. It's become one of my least concerns. Words like cheap or expensive have been long gone from my vocabulary. I notice I have enough to survive a lifetime, that's all that matters.
What are you doing?
Alright, skip. Gonna skip a while. Yeah, some of them are fucked up beyond recognition. Yeah, it's like... It's usually the henty ones that have the really messed up endings. So it's like, I can't stream those. Unless I did it on our play, but like I said, I'm retiring anyway. The Denpa hole, pretty much. Yeah, we might be here a while. At least it's going really fast, but we might be here a moment. I know I'm not built for it. It's like, I was joking. I'm already regretting my decision. Fine, it's everything I can think of. I'm born in my father's hometown in the West. Both my parents were engineers, and I grew up learning a lot about their field work, even helping them sometimes. Lily and I met in high school, around the same time when my father passed away. She forced me to join a club she started, saying she wanted to save the school and that she needed me for that. She's always been a weird person, but every day with her was fun. Don't worry about it. We've been together since until the incident with her brother, which I've already told you about. When no place to go, I decided to come and live here, my mother's hometown, so here I am. That's about it, I guess.
That's quite the story. But I think I expected something a little more intense.
Well, sorry to disappoint. Alright, we're skipping. Yeah, so we'll go with Yume. Can I come with you?
Why? I'll be
She's
fine.
cute, can't blame you for that.
Don't you want to stay here with I?
Nah, besides, I just end up hanging out with her new friends. She's not going anywhere. You're the one who needs company.
Well, if you insist, I'm sure.
I woke up to I to tell her I'm leaving. She's still engrossed in conversation with the arcade guys. Yo.
Sup, homie?
What'd you just call me? I'm going to the university with Yume. We'll come pick you up when we're done.
Okay. I'll be here.
I immediately goes back to talking with her new friends. I must say, her skills to adapt to new crowds are definitely much better than mine. You and I exit the arcade and start walking to the university. I can finally breathe. How could I stay inside that place for so long?
Right? And she's been talking to everyone non-stop since we arrived. Do you think the whole robot thing has something to do with it?
Probably. Anyway, why did you two decide to come here of all places?
Well, last night we somehow got to talking about games and stuff. Considering I don't have a console and really only play games on PC, we figured we could play together if we went to an arcade. Plus, it beats sitting in my room all day, right?
Nothing's better than sitting in one's room for an entire day. Definitely not a plan I would have come up with.
You're most certainly a character, Yoon. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure I love moping around just as much as you, but I also acknowledge the fact that a life of seclusion and pastries doesn't do much for my figure.
Valid point. Either way, I'm sorry if I was a bother last night. It's like a child trapped in a human's body, kind of.
It's fine, I had a lot of fun. I got to know more about I as well.
Feels like I missed out on a lot, but I guess that's to be expected when you spend time with I. We arrive at the university and enter the faculty building. Yumi asks me to wait around while she visits her professor's room. A minute or two later, she comes back out with a small folder in her hands.
Alrighty, let's go.
That's it? We came the whole way for a folder?
Yep. I told you it wasn't worth your time, didn't I?
Well, I guess anything's better than being cooped up in that arcade.
If you say so. Shall we head back?
We shall. We start walking back to the arcade. And I gotta pee, so I'll be right back. E. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, same road, same person, but somehow it feels different. Come to think of it, this is the first time I've ever really been alone with Yume. She's surprisingly easy to talk to. Strangely enough, I actually feel comfortable around her. She's like a less hyperactive I. Sorry that I've been running into her at the bakery for so long now and never even thought about talking to her. Call me a recluse, I guess. Yeah, the bee was fine.
So, I was wondering.
What's up?
I'm still confused about how I, came to be. I know you said she made herself the way she is, but surely you had to have some influence on her, no?
What do you mean?
I mean, this whole artificial intelligence thing, how did you do it?
Oh, well, I don't know. It seemed pretty simple to me. I basically created a learning algorithm based loosely on how actual people learn. There's only 2 endings. Like, I'm literally looking at a guide and I'm following whatever the guide says. I forget the specific structure, but I can tell you there are a lot of trial and error involved.
Wait, so this learning algorithm, I've actually thought of trying to code something like that before, but it never really worked out. I know things like artificial neural networks exist, but those aren't good enough to imitate a person's learning ability. What was different about yours?
Well, first off, I don't ever really go by textbooks. I've always just figured out my own methods for doing things. As for how it works, well, that's a little hard to
Can
explain.
you try? I'm really curious.
Yeah. The way I look at it, there are 3 key components that define human intelligence. Instinct, knowledge, and memory. Or to put it in a programmer's perspective, input, analysis, and
That
storage.
seems simple enough.
Here's the thing, it is. It really comes down to how I structure the analysis code. Data stored based on relevance to other data. So in a sense, the way you know something is essentially how you relate to another thing that you know. The entire system is recursive in that respect. Yes, I had difficulties redesigning it, but I managed to find a solution after digging deep enough. When I created the program, it somehow managed to correct and improve itself on its own.
So it was automated? A self-writing program?
In layman's terms, yes. I have the general idea of how it learns, but I don't exactly necessarily have any control over it.
Don't you think that's dangerous? What if the program turned out like one of those crazy movie robots?
I was afraid of that, yes. That's why I designed countermeasures for it.
Countermeasures?
I'm afraid that's something I'd rather not get into. It's a bit
I
personal.
understand. But still, you created a functional algorithm for learning. That's insane. What
Well,
about Ai's
yeah.
personality? How was that determined? Considering the program, she should have picked up your mannerisms.
It's like
but
really trying to
you
pick
were
her brain
almost
apart.
entirely-
That's where things get a little weird. On paper, she should have taken after me, but thanks to the internet, she became a sassy little girl.
Oh, the internet. Yeah, that makes sense. They tend to ruin things a lot.
You still wish she'd slap you? It's like, why? I learned basically everything there is to know from the internet. I must say, it was definitely rough seeing her grow up. There was a period of time where she talked about nothing other than ridiculous government conspiracies. And there was another period of time where she just shouted out racial slurs. Ah, yes. Oh, and then there was an entire month where all she said was, "Here comes that boy," and wow, such doge. It took her almost a year before she settled into how she is
Well,
now.
she definitely blossomed into a beautiful young girl.
Why not? Don't worry about it. More or less, so be nice to her, I guess. I don't want her learning bad things.
Oh, don't worry. She'll be learning all the good things from me.
What's with that face? And why is good italicized?
What are you talking about? This is my normal face.
No, it's not. I know your normal face. That's not it. You make giggles. When I think about it, she's actually really cute. Why did it take me so long to notice
Hey.
this? Oh shit, did she catch me staring at
here.
her? You should be her defense when the government comes at her. Yeah, just slap the government officials. Alright. Well, then we just need to find Ai.
I don't see that group of guys anymore. Maybe they took I somewhere more private?
Hey, don't even joke about that. We search around the entire cave, but don't have any luck. Alright. I was like, I think we're back to skip mode. Search together. Walk in a complete opposite direction Crump took off in. Maybe I walked past me when my eyes were closed?
I'm sure she's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That's certainly not what your face is saying.
She smiles at me. Noticed earlier, but she actually has a really nice body, especially in that swimsuit. No, I should focus more on finding Ai.
Maybe she's collecting shells? That seems like an I thing to do, right?
Yumi smiles. Kind of smile any man would want to protect. What were we doing again? Yumi starts giggling. Oh, what are you laughing at?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking about how much you actually care for I. Even if you're a huge jerk to her half of the time.
Well, she is kind of like family to me, kind
Is
of.
that really it? It's nothing more?
I told you before, right? She's more of a daughter to me than anything else. Besides, wouldn't it be a little weird to have, you know, romantic feelings for a robot?
Shh. What if I is around? We're not allowed to say the R word, remember? It's true that her brain is electronic, so I don't know if I'd technically consider her human, but even if that weren't the case, I don't see an issue with having feelings for her.
Seriously?
I mean, she's sentient, right? If she can feel love, which I'm sure she can, that should be all that matters.
You know, just a few moments ago, I was thinking about how attractive you are, but now I think I'm beginning to change my mind.
Oh, come on. I is adorable. What's not to love about... Wait, did you just call me attractive?
I mean, yeah. No.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes.
Look. Wow, look how cool that seashell is.
You're blushing. You think I'm cute.
Can we talk about something else, please? You and I continue to search for Ai until the sun starts to set. Of course, we have no luck, but at least she stopped pestering me about the whole thinking she's attractive thing. Not knowing what else to do, we decided to go check back with Crump.
Oh, I think I see her.
She's right. Off in the distance, I can make out the figures of both Ai and Crump standing at the designated meeting spot. Next to them is another small group of people.
Are they with my friends?
Oh, hold on, you have friends?
What's that supposed to mean?
Yo, look who I found.
Crump calls out to us when we get a little bit closer. What are you thinking, Ai? We've been looking everywhere for you.
Playing with hermit crabs? I'm a free woman and I will play with whatever crustacean I please.
Okay.
Hey, who are those people with Yume?
I guess Yumi's friends forced her over as soon as they noticed her. There are other friends.
Yume has other friends?
I'm glad we found you. Young thought you were dead.
Oh, did he now?
Ai shoots me in. I know you were worrying about me, Glance.
Anyway, my friends want to hang out for a bit before we head home, so I'll let you...
Alright, let's see. Should get a different ending now. Hopefully. Unless I fucked up. Did I fuck up? Yeah, because I got the true ending achievement, so I'm like, did I fuck up somewhere? I might have. Let's try this again. I'm gonna trigger the true ending by accident. Because I think I said no to the other one. Saying yes might actually matter. Yeah, I guess the bad ending was the true ending if I messed up. Wait, fuck, what? Ah, shit. The skip button just skipped everything to the end. Okay, but it looked like something different did happen. Okay, okay. So, yes. I can turn it off. Okay, 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 we got it. Well, the thing is, it doesn't naturally have a skip raid text thing. Alright, so I did fuck up. My bad, sorry. I didn't know I had to pick a specific set of dialogue choices. Yeah, the true ending is sad. It's like, what do you mean that happens? Alright, so it seems like pretty much I need to have him go to the bakery. And that's where the different stuff happens, basically. So a little more. Little more. Okay.
But...
Yeah, so we'll start here. Without thinking twice, I grab a hammer out of the utility drawer and smash both phones into pieces, making sure that even the SIM cards don't make it out in one piece. Immediately after, I walk over to the counter to disassemble it and break every single part individually. I break the monitor into pieces afterwards. Probably didn't need to break half of these things, but I figured I might as well since I'm already in destruction mode. After every last piece of technology is destroyed, I grab an industrial-strength garbage bag from underneath the sink and toss everything inside. After double-checking to make sure it's all gone, I throw my jacket on and head outside with the bag over my shoulder. That should do it. I even had time to clean the place up a bit. Luckily for me, the streets are dead tonight. There isn't a single passerby in sight to witness a character as suspicious as me, draped in black and toting around an overstuffed garbage bag. Now, looking back, I head towards the bakery, trying to stick to that right side of the street to avoid the lights just in case someone happens to pass by. When I finally arrive, I walk in. It's dark, but the bakery should still be open right now. After I get the door open, Yume pops out from behind the counter. She looks scared.
Young! Thank goodness. Did you see Ai on the way over?
On the way over, wasn't she supposed to be with you?
To go look for you. That she was worried about.
Yeah, it's like, it's fine, Yume. Sure, she'll come back here when she realizes no one's home.
But...
I think he's coming tonight.
What? What happened?
He called me again to remind me he was going to take Ai from me. Thing is, he wouldn't have called again if he was actually going to go through with it today. It's like he wants me to get away
But
or something.
What if he sends someone else?
I think this is a job he'd want to handle personally. I doubt he'd send anyone on a retrieval mission for an android that apparently no one but us four know about.
If you say so.
Anyway, I'm only here to talk to you, Yume.
Me?
Yes, but no one else could be
Don't
listening.
worry, my parents are already asleep upstairs. What's going on?
I dropped a garbage bag on the floor, sit at our usual table. Yume follows suit. So I want you to keep doing this.
Sitting?
No, I want you to continue taking care of Ai. And I want you to take her with you.
Wait, take her where?
Wherever you're going next week.
What? Are you insane?
Just hear me now. It's not like she's going to rely on you or anything. She has money for anything she needs. Plane tickets, rent, food, you name it. The point is, I just want you to be there for her. Apart from me, you're all she has, and the fact
You realize
is...
how crazy this sounds, right? I don't care about money or plane tickets or whatever. You can't just spring something like this on me all of a sudden.
I know it's crazy, but it's our only option. She'll be safer with you than she will with me.
Okay, I get that. But what about you?
Don't worry about me, The door swings open to the image of Ai trying to catch her breath.
Young, you gave me a heart attack. Why weren't you at home?
To be fair, you weren't supposed to come back
What are
here.
you talking about? Here I am getting all worked up and...
Ai, come here. There's something we need to talk about. She staggers over to the table, still catching her breath, and sits next to me. I want you to go with Yume when she leaves the country.
Yume is leaving the country?
Oh, yeah. It's like, had to drop that one. Right, well, what do you say?
Okay. I guess that's fine.
Really? This is going to be that easy?
I don't know. I mean, if you think that we all need to go to another country to hide, I don't mind. I trust you.
No, you're not understanding me. I'm not going.
What? Why? Why aren't you coming?
It's Seiji. He has eyes on me, and no matter where I go, he'll be able to find me. That's just the kind of relationship that he and I have, but Seiji doesn't know about Yume. He thinks you're completely dependent on me, and he's going to use me to lure you out. That's why you need to go with Yume. You'll never be safe as long as we're together.
But what about you? What are you going to do?
Don't worry about me. I'm sure we'll see each other again someday.
But what if he catches you?
Well, then he catches me.
But that's suicide! I'm not leaving! I want to stay with you!
Listen, this isn't a choice. She stands up in the middle of my sentence.
No! Stop it! Why should you have to sacrifice yourself to save me? How is that fair? It's me that he wants, not you!
Listen, it isn't just what you that he wants. He needs both of us. He thinks every last bit of information pertaining to this project belongs to him. If he catches me, the worst he could do is interrogate me, but I won't bite. He won't get an ounce of information out of me as long as I live. If he catches you, it's game over for both of us. That's why you need to leave. Her mouth opens, but no words escape. She desperately wants to come up with a counter-argument, but she knows I'm right. I'm not being a sacrifice. I'm just trying to fix the mistakes I made. Please, I do this for me.
What if I don't see you again?
This is no different from your first sleepover. You're still going away with Yume, but this time it's just for a little while longer. I'm sorry, but I kept my promise of following you here, didn't I? If I'm promising you right here, right now, that we'll see each other again someday, you have to trust me, okay? Once you're out of this country, you're free, and I'll come meet you as soon as I can. She finally sits back down. You're okay with this as well, right, Yume?
Well, I mean, if that's what you think is best... Yes, I'm okay with it.
Good, thank you. It might be a little while before we can talk again, but I'll figure something out.
Wait, but what about all your things? Won't you need clothes and stuff?
I think you're forgetting I have enough money to last 5 lifetimes. Yeah, we saw the bank account number. Anyway, it's getting late. I should probably get going. Thank you again, and I'm sorry. Pick the bag up and throw it over my shoulder. She calls my name as soon as I start to move. I smile at her and turn around. As soon as I reach the door, I stop myself. Part of me doesn't want to leave. Part of me wants to stay right here for the rest of my life. But I know that can't happen. As I leave, I have a few last words before my journey with her comes to an end. There's a whole new world out there for you, I. A new life, a new home, new experiences. You're going to meet new people, better people, and along with them, maybe even some new enemies. By the time we meet again, you'll have so many new things to share, and I'll listen to all of them. All of your new stories, your new discoveries, new jokes, new rants. I look forward to it. I start remembering all the times we've had together and begin to break down. You know, it's been such a short time that she's had her body, so much has happened. And so much is yet to happen. I try my hardest to hold back the tears, but it isn't working. Not brave enough to look at Aya to see if she's crying, but I'm sure she is. I hear my frantic sobbing from what feels like miles away. You're human now, I move my trembling hand away from my eyes and wrap it around this doorknob, pushing it open as I leave everything behind. I exit the building with nothing more than a garbage bag full of broken computer parts to my name. Every last shred of evidence pertaining to I will soon be gone, and she'll finally be able to live the life she's always wanted. She will be free. Okay, now it makes sense, because that was called the good ending, and when we got the achievement of her drowning, it said true ending, so I was confused. But no, okay. There's both endings. I love you, I always have. You're my greatest achievement, my pride. I would do anything for you. I just wish we could have been together longer. I arrive at the Reaper's Peak with the garbage bag still slumped over my shoulder. This place always did calm me down. My hand's no longer shaking. Summon the last bit of strength I have and toss the bag off the cliff into the ocean below. That's it, huh? There's no more evidence. Not a single scrap of I's past left to be uncovered. There's nothing left to connect her to Seiji. Nothing but me. Before I know it, I'm smiling, staring out at the dark, starry sky. I wonder how much it would hurt to fall from here. I mean, between the two options, the good ending seems better than the true ending. I noticed when I put my mouse over this, I was able to click on it. Does it just start up the game? Yeah, it does. Okay, I was just curious. So maybe it was better that I triggered the true ending first by accident, so we could end on a more positive note. Anyway, since we have free time, since I finished that early, first let me fix the layout, because I, like, messed with everything. But yeah, no, it was alright. It's like, it's always kind of lame when a story ends on a cliffhanger, but literally, like, literally threw her off a cliff, but it's alright. Like, speaking of cliffs, it's like just one more attempt. Now, here's what I did offline for this game, is I already, okay, I think it's saved. Wasn't sure. I already did, like, kept trying to do offline runs until I actually completed Act 3, so we can just get the true ending already for this. Because you already saw me make an attempt before, so, yeah. Both were anticlimactic. Yeah, could have been better, but obviously it seemed like with the way it ended, they wanted to make another one, so whatever that comes out, I guess. I'm like, whatever. Yeah, would have liked a little more. Yeah, would have. Which is why I'm like, they might make another one. We'll see. So yeah, I basically did a run up until I could finally reach the heart. The thump, the thump, the thump. Deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire? The source of the evil? You prepare your daggers. You ask yourself, have I been here before? The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness begins to fade. A sudden burst of energy emanates from you, jolting you awake. The heart retreats upwards. A large door is revealed in its place. Yeah, it's like they better. Yeah, so the final act, the ending. Alright, so let me explain what I did. Because you're probably looking and seeing, like, how the fuck did I get all these artifacts? So let me explain. After doing God knows how many runs to even get here, I think I spent, like, at least 6-7 hours. I don't even know. I finally got a good run where it was like, I got the membership card to get discounts in the first place, and then I was getting, like, good deals popping up at the shop, and eventually I got this shovel, which lets me dig up relics, so that's part of the reason why I have a bunch of stuff. And also this tiny chest, too, also gave me a bunch of relics. So there was that. As for my deck, I also kept getting cards that were already upgraded already, like Flying Knee. And, like, at one point, like, even something like this, already fully upgraded, it's, like, was on sale for, like, only 20 gold. So it's, like, eventually the game just felt bad for me and just kept giving me good cards until I eventually won. Because I did so many attempts that I maxed out Silent's skill level thing and unlocked all her cards. So, yeah. So now we will now explore Part 4 to even see what's going on in here. Do I want to upgrade a card or get another relic? I guess that's a big question. I don't even know what I would upgrade. Yeah, I might as well upgrade this. Really, the only Achilles heel to my deck is this Velvet Choker. It gives me an extra energy, but I can only play 6 cards per turn. You'll see shortly how that's my Achilles heel. I don't think I can afford much. Yeah, see, it popped up again. It's only 20 gold. I'm not gonna buy another... Well, maybe I could get the bandage. I'd only use it once, though. So... Yeah, it'll be free. Free heal. Unless I could buy a potion, too, while I'm at it. Because I have no idea what to expect. Sure, we'll go with that. Oh, God. Receive 50% more damage if attacked from behind. Use targeting cards or potions to change your orientation. Excuse me? Alright, 18... 10, that's gonna be 28. Yeah, it's like... Okay, I see. Okay, I see now. So that's 1426. I can worry about retain later. Hmm. For 1421. I don't need this yet. Yeah, I don't need the rush using that. Save it. Okay, yeah, I see. They get bulky. Alright. It's like I never fought these guys before, so I had no idea what to even prepare for. Oh god, it looks like he's gonna do something terrible. 25... Alright. I hate burn cards. course, they went and lowered my strength. Like, gee, thanks. At least poison will speed up killing them. That's kind of how I tried to build my deck. Turn around! Like, turn around! Turn around! Yes, I gotta be careful because of the choker, but Adrenaline's really good. Let's see. I have the blur block, so I could just stack up defense. Alright, this guy's almost dead. Of course, the shields are not going to make it easy, but I'm getting there. It's like, really my main strat, as you're probably noticing, is just trying to build up as much defense as possible while they slowly get poisoned to death. It's like, get poisoned, get poisoned, get poisoned, get poisoned, get poisoned. Yay! Oh, and I get another relic. I want to pick up anything? Probably not. I don't want to mess up my deck. It's like, I maybe picked up that bandages because I didn't know how much damage I was going to get from them. Alright. The height! I have no idea what this is. This enemy, whenever you play a card, take 1 damage. Can only lose 297 more HP this turn. Attack steal... Okay, I guess I'll just have to figure this shit out. It's like, what's going on? I don't know. It's like, my attacks hurt me. Ow. Choker's gonna trigger. Save these for next turn. Oh god! Pumping my deck with one of everything. Ow! Alright, let's see here. Gonna do a lot. And choker triggered. Yeah, it's like the nice thing about Blur is it doesn't remove my block, so that's why I'm kind of like preemptively trying to build up. Of course, now it's like, oh, look at me, I'm gonna be immune to shit. Ooh-hoo-hoo, hee-hee. Like, shut up! Even gave itself an artifact, so I can't even try anything right now. Good lord. Alright, that... Yeah. It's like having all these relics is gonna pay off. I think I could already feel it in my bones. You guys can stay. I think I'm doing okay so far. I think. Might as well throw all this shit on there. I don't know if it has a phase 2 or anything. I really don't know, but I'll just have to run with it. Literally doing 52 damage to it every turn. $62 damage now. I don't know if it has a phase 2 or anything like that. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. Like, that bird thing had like 2 phases. That was the thing I fought before. It's like, I just had a rematch with that, so I didn't fight anything new. Save these for next turn. It's like, welcome back to the Try Not to Die to a Giant Beating Heart challenge. Whose heart even is this? Wait, 6 times 12? That's... probably yours. You dropped it. You gotta be careful with your hearts, man! It's like, yeah, I'm still gonna get hurt pretty badly, but I think I got this. Unless it has a phase 2. If it has a phase 2, I don't fucking know. Alright, either it's gonna die this turn, or pain. I got an achievement. I'm just gonna see what fate has for me. That's it? No phase 2? That's it? I did it! Yay! Yippee! Well, there you go. I beat Slay the Spire. Finally. Only took me like 30 in-game hours. Most of which I streamed up until I was struggling to get even the true ending. Victory! Beta card art unlocked. Cool. Alright, well there you go. Now what? Has it been done? The spire sleeps, and so shall I. I'm sure this is meant to foreshadow the sequel or something, but that's a game that I'll just have to play on my own time. Well, that's it. So thank you all so much for coming. Tomorrow will be my graduation / retirement stream. I'd rather call it a retirement stream, but whatever you want to call it. So thanks again for being here and following, whether you were the whole time or just for a little bit, whether you found me just yesterday or you've been here forever. I appreciate you. So let me go find somebody to raid. I'm glad I got that on the first try, because that did get close. Like, when he did, like, 72 damage, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. But I was prepared, so... my hyper defense super poison strategy worked. Raid these nuts? Yeah. It's like... someone else is also playing the first slate of Spire, so... let's check in and see how they're doing. Alright, good night everyone. Rest well. Eat your vegetables. And never give up! Don't give up and kill your waifu. Just keep playing video games, and everything will be Daijo Boo. Good night!